Game time, Brian. Hey Mark, is that the guy coming on? Hey Mark, you can bring DFW and the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it won't matter. You haven't done dick in 30 years. The Pet Rock and the Chia Pet were more famous than Dallas in the last 25 years. Who are you kidding? The Chia Pet is more famous than the Cowboys in the last 30 years. The Chia Pet.
Well, good evening, everybody. The Chia Pet people. The Chia Pet. What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon on the West Coast. Good afternoon. It's not even afternoon on the West Coast. Good evening, everybody. Vinny Hagen, welcome to the Mailheads crew. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. Niners all damn day. I am actually rooting for the Niners tonight. Yes, I'm rooting for the Niners because that would help Dallas for a draft pick. Yes, go Niners. The only way the Niners don't have the number one seed would be if Eagles can't get the number one seed. The only way they can is if Minnesota and Detroit tie next week. But Detroit would have to lose tonight. So that's the only way Eagles can get the one seed. If it happens, great for the Birds, but I'm just saying, as far as the Cowboys are concerned, I am rooting for the 49ers. Now, it's not going to happen. We all know Detroit's going to win the game, but you never know. Dustin Bosley, Isaac Ramirez, your hat is on its way, my man. Kelly, if you're watching, I got your shirts. I sent you 2 shirts because of the long wait. They are on their way. You should get them in a couple days. Definitely by the weekend, you both will have your items. I want the Niners to win to help the draft order. Vinny, me and you both. Circling back, I didn't do a video today. I had some issues, people. Yes, we had some issues. I was woken up at 4 a.m. to my son got into an accident, a car accident.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's fine, except his ego.
Okay.
So,
I bet.
yeah, he needs to get his act together. But he goes to work. He's got about a 50-minute drive, 45-minute drive, and he gets up at like 3. He leaves the house at like 3:15. So he's okay, but the car's not. The car's in my driveway. It needs. Hopefully, I don't think it's totaled, but it's probably a lot. But just looking ahead, I want everybody to know. Hold up.
Well, maybe while Brian's away, we'll give a shout out. Jameson, welcome. Coyote, West Virginia, Isaac, Dustin. Hey, Vinny, doing well. David, BJB, welcome.
Dustin Bosley, thank you, sir. I'm your Huckleberry. I like it, brother. I like it. I don't know where I was at. My son's fine, but I was up very early, stressing out. So by the time I actually was able to fall back asleep, I slept till about 10 o'clock. And then I went outside. I took the Christmas lights down. I did some, I'm not done out there, but I did a lot of stuff. It was a beautiful day out here. Still wet, but it was 60s. It was in the 60s, so that was nice. So tomorrow,
Nice.
A little bit chillier, but not bad. And
hey, Dustin, how's it going?
try and finish the rest of it. But what I was saying, Dustin Bosley in the hopper.
Yay.
In the cup. What I was saying was Troy, Dallas Cowboys are playing the Washington Commandos, and the Commanders do need to win the game, not to make
To
the
get the
playoffs.
6th seed.
Exactly. That's a big deal. Logan Motorsports, Sports, Jameson Taylor, EJB, Harold Williams. No, Detroit don't need this game. I'll come down to week 18 against the Vikes. Yes, exactly, Harold.
That's true.
So that is true. I'm kind of rooting for the Niners tonight, but again, it doesn't.
Philly
really.
has no shot at the 1 seed.
Well, the only thing they had, well, they do if they tie next week. If Detroit,
That's the only way.
If Detroit loses tonight, Eagles win next week, and then the Detroit and Lions end up in a tie. Then Eagles get the 1. I don't know who gets 2, and probably Minnesota gets 2. Probably. I'm not real sure about that. But anyway, so Washington does need the game. We're getting some mixed signals in regards to Dallas head coach moving forward. Troy Daniels.
Yes.
To your best guess, what do you think is going to happen?
Oh, heck. It's hard to say what the Joneses on any given day. I'm thinking they'll probably sit down with him. They'll have the discussion. At the end of it, he may be out.
So you think he's out? I'm thinking the more I heard Steven today, and I think you might be right. I think McCarthy may step down or be out. What would you think of Jason Witten being the head coach? Your honest opinion. And everybody in the chat can also. Now, obviously, hey, Rolo, how are you, brother? If Witten is the head coach, you could potentially keep Zimmer, or you could go out and get what would you think of a Witten head coach, a Clint Kubiak offensive coordinator, and a Robert Saleh as a defensive coordinator? How would you feel?
I take the two coordinators.
But I mean, I think Witten, just remember Dan Campbell, right? Dan Campbell came in as a tight end. He wasn't at the stature of a Witten. Witten played under Parcells, and Ultra sent me a couple things, and he's right. He's definitely right. Now, I would go Witten, Kubiak, Zimmer as well, but Robert Saleh, yes, I'm all for Robert Saleh. But let me I want to hear one word from you, Troy, and this is not perverted, people. Eric Dysinger, what's up, brother? I want you to, and if I disagree, I'll say the other. I'll tell you.
Okay.
All I need you to say is tough or soft. Okay, tough is one answer. Soft is another answer.
Okay.
The head coaches since Jimmy Johnson, Barry Switzer, you're
soft.
Soft. I would say marshmallows. We're talking fluff.
Yes, he was not a coach. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think Troy Aikman was the coach of that team.
Chan Gailey.
Very, very soft.
Yes, indeed. He was, we called him Charmin. He was so soft.
Yep.
I like this next guy, but he was outmatched to be the head coach. Dave Campo.
Oh, wow.
That
Maybe
was
not as soft as maybe.
But it's either tough or soft.
Well, he didn't really have control of the team when he was head coach, so I'd say soft.
Yes, bingo. So we are on the right track with that. Next one, Bill Parcells.
Now, Bill, he was tough.
Tough.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Wade
You can
Phillips.
disagree with me. He was tough. Wade Phillips.
Tough. I'm sorry. I don't. You can disagree with me.
Wade Phillips. I don't think he had control of the team.
My opinion, he was not tough. He
I
was
think
a
he was
player's
soft
coach.
too.
You remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Jason Garrett.
Garrett, I think, was soft.
Bingo. Mike McCarthy.
I don't see any toughness in him. I think he's soft.
Okay. Time for a leader like Vrabel or Witten. I'm good with Vrabel. You guys know that.
I like Vrabel.
Vrabel or Witten. Witten under the caveat of, well, even Vrabel, we would need to have a Clint Kubiak type of guy.
Hi, Asia.
Hey, Asia.
Hey, Troy. Hey, Daniel. Brian.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Oh, heck.
But anyway, so it's time that now, what would you say, Dan Campbell? Wouldn't you say Dan Campbell is
Dan Campbell's been a tough one.
Yes, exactly. So don't you think, and who was drafted by Parcells, who was brought up under the Parcells? He has won 2 back-to-back high school championships. I know they're high school, but Dan Campbell had no a coaching.
He had no head coaching
Right.
experience.
So I'm just laying everybody out. Hey,
I think-
Curtis, what's up, David Cowboy?
I wouldn't mind giving Witten a chance.
Eric Dysinger, Daniel M. What's going on, everybody? I'm just here to tell you we need tough.
Yes, we do.
We need tough. Now, I'm conflicted because I feel like McCarthy was coming back, but also, if that was the case, why not just bring him back? You know, why not just say with a game left to go, right? Especially after that glowing, oh my God, he's such a great coach, and yet they did nothing. That kind of tells me, Jimbo, I've always wanted Vrabel. He'd be a great hire. No nonsense coach.
I like Vrabel too.
Exactly. Isaac Ramirez, your stuff is on its way, brother. It'll be on. Well, it's going to be.
I think
shipped
if you
tomorrow.
get,
thank you, sir.
I think if you can get Vrabel, bring in, oh God, what was his name? Guy that just got Eberflus. Yeah, like we said, Coyote, with Dan Campbell, he had none, and look what he's doing in Detroit. Yeah, Brian's taking care of some off things, so he'll be back.
I'll be right back.
Go ahead. I'll keep chat. The perils of a YouTube channel. Trying to do a live feed and take care of everything else as well. Hey, Logan. I'm kind of hoping we have a chance at Johnson. Well, it'll be an interesting off season. There's no doubt about that. going to be an interesting offseason. See what Dallas does with it. Hopefully they can do some good stuff.
Anyway, I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
I have to write that super chat down. Who was it again? It was Isaac Ramirez. Sorry, Isaac. My wife just got back from the hospital. So
How's she doing?
oh, sorry, Thomas Garrett and not her. My mother-in-law is dying.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
It was
she's
your
not
mother-in-law.
doing well. So
Oh, no.
yeah, well, we knew it, but it's never. You're never ready. What's up, Coyote? We just don't really know what is going to be next year. I just wish the Joneses could be quiet and do their job. Now, Coyote, that's the one reason why I think that we need a disciplinarian as head coach. That will take. You saw under Parcells, you saw rapid improvement. Now, yes, we did not get to the Super Bowl. We all but had the game won in Seattle on the road. At that time, Troy, winning in Seattle was not easy. Yeah, the 12th
No, it
man.
wasn't.
We had it until Romo dropped the ball. It was like an icy
The extra
game.
point.
We had it. And Parcells, the truth be told, came back to coaching for one reason and one reason only. He had recently had a divorce, and he needed to make some money. So he lost a house. He lost a lot of assets prior to becoming the Cowboys head coach. So he came back into coaching for all the wrong reasons. So but he did enjoy it. That, like reading some of the articles from Parcells in recent years, the one regret he has was leaving the Dallas Cowboys, because he knew that next year, Troy, that was the Cabo year. That was the year that we were the 1 seed. So I tell you, if Bill Parcells is the head coach of that,
Cabo wouldn't have happened.
Exactly. That's what
Cabo
I'm going
would
with.
not
this.
have happened.
Thanks, Logan. I appreciate that. So we need a disciplinarian. If it's Witten, people, I'm not going to poo-poo it, as long as the assistants are along the lines of what I said, which is a Clint
What do you think
Kubiak.
of Eberflus?
Yeah, you could bring Eberflus as well. You could bring him back. You could bring like a Robert Saleh.
Yep.
You could even bring back a Mike Zimmer. Even though yesterday soured me a little bit on Mike Zimmer, just by his substitutions and exposing Booth, the guy who's been released multiple times, Andrew Booth, yet he was exposed time and time again. And I don't know what was going on with Jordan Lewis only being available in nickel packages when he's going to make the Pro Bowl for the slot. So I don't understand what happened yesterday. Listen, it's not about winning, Eagle fans. I predicted Eagles to cover and win, not necessarily by that much. It got out of control. It did. But I didn't understand what Zimmer was doing there. Zimmer has racehorses, some thoroughbreds that could actually make the Preakness or something. So anyway, so that's where I stand on the whole thing. I was against Witten early on, but if it's under the right circumstances, where you have a Clint Kubiak, who I don't think is ready to be a head coach, but obviously could be a coordinator or someone else. What I would not want, and I repeat, I would not want, I did bring this up. I was one of the first ones to bring it up, in my opinion. They're going to want to talk to Kellen Moore. That's a familiar, easy guy to get along with, steps right back in. This is assuming that that McCarthy's gone, and then you would keep Zimmer. I do not want to go down that road. So the more
Aaron Glenn would be a good defensive coordinator for us too.
yeah, and I'm hearing, well, Aaron Glenn's already a defensive coordinator, like, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's the defensive coordinator.
So
I've been hearing rumor that New Orleans is trying to talk. They want to talk to him.
but I'm saying he's not going to come here on the lateral. He's going to stay there.
I know.
He wants to be a head coach. Al Harris.
I wouldn't mind him being a head
Al
coach here
Harris
either.
could be the D coordinator under a Vrabel potentially. Knowing Vrabel's going to run it, Al Harris is going to oversee it. Kind of what I said regarding regarding if Zimmer was going to take over midseason, Al Harris slides up into the D coordinator with the guide of Mike Zimmer. So
exactly.
it is what it is, people. What's up, Drew? How are you? Daniel M. Ultra Cowboy, thank you, my man. I just used a lot of what you sent me. I am starting to believe it will be Witten. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I liked where you went with some of the assistants. We'll see. A weird thing, I don't know. Am I wrong, guys, that do you think that Zimmer may not want to sit through? I think he would fit well with Witten, but do you think Zimmer wants to come back? He's 70, right? Or close to 70. And he has these racehorses, and he likes McCarthy. I don't know if Zimmer's back, people. I don't know.
Hamid, I've got to correct you on something. No, he was not drafted by the Eagles. He was drafted by Green Bay.
Yes.
Who is that?
Yeah. Hamid, he was
Al Harris.
I don't know about that.
No. He's a Packer.
I thought
he
he
was
was
drafted by the
the
Packers.
Eagles, though.
I don't think he was.
I believe he was. So this is a bet between me and Troy.
You got two different Al Harrises.
No.
You got our Al Harris. You got the Al Harris that started with Chicago and ended with Philadelphia.
We're gonna look right now. Okay.
Are you ready for this one?
Yes.
We're both wrong. Tampa Bay drafted him.
No, I'm looking at it now. Let me see.
He was drafted in the 6th round of the 97 NFL draft by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay. That's weird because his first season at the age of 24 was with the Eagles in 98.
Yep. He was actually drafted by the Buccaneers.
Maybe he didn't make the team?
That's what I'm wondering.
Wow.
Yeah, unless he was picked up by Philly and got cut in training camp 1.
Damn.
Well, the reason why he didn't play for Tampa, because he was on the practice squad for those 2 years.
Let's see here. Al Harris is an American football player, yada, yada, yada. He's from Coconut Creek, Florida, 50 years old. Played with the Rams. Played with the Packers.
And the Eagles.
Played with the Eagles. And played with the Dolphins. Never played with Tampa. Never actually played with Tampa.
He stayed on their practice squad for 2 years.
All right. See, you learn something new every day. So,
because there was an Al Harris that played with Chicago, but that was back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s.
Yeah,
he's old head. He was old school. This Al Harris, because he was defensive end.
So if we could get as high as 11, everybody, we could get as high as 11 if Dallas loses and San Francisco loses tonight. Oh no,
next week to Arizona.
I mean, if San Francisco wins tonight, all we need for them to do is tie us, because they were in the Super Bowl. They would have a harder schedule. They would drop below us in the draft. So if they win tonight or next week, as long as we lose, we jump San Fran. And the Colts are the other one. Arizona's already behind us, so it doesn't matter. As long as we lose, Arizona stays behind us. So we can move to 12, and Indy moves to 11, or if Indy wins, which I think Indy can win, we could move all the way to 11. So as long as we don't win, we're going to be 11, 12, or 13. So we're coming down to the nitty gritty. More importantly, the playoff picture will be, become clear after obviously tonight and next week. We'll all know. It'll be interesting. It'll be exciting. Jimbo, if you get 11, think you guys will be in reach for Graham. I don't know.
I think Graham will be gone by then.
I think he might be there, but I think they are looking at receiver. I was talking to Ultra, and I did. Who did we lose?
Asia.
Oh. I do know that. I lost my train of thought. Ashton Genty. I remember saying he has a lot of carries. Now, you don't want to drop too far down. Ibuka could go before us, believe it or not. I just don't want to, like, Ultra just mentioned his amount of carries, which was alarming in college. He just has an alarming number of carries. Twiz.
Wow, good run back by San Francisco.
I agree. So I just don't want to run away from a real good player like Genty, even though there's a lot of running backs in the draft.
Yeah.
I think it's in our best interest to take the best available. Now, if you have Ibuka there, you may have Genty with a higher grade, but you may go Ibuka because we need a true number 2 wide receiver.
Wide receiver, yeah.
Now, again,
I actually did a mock draft with the computer drafting.
Crawley, Bobby Murphy.
Genty actually fell to the second round.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I don't think so either.
No. That's what's wrong with those things. He's gonna go in the top 15, top 12. I would think he ain't making it past 12.
I think he's gonna go before us.
And that might be the best thing. We need these players to emerge. Like, I just feel like the position a Mason Graham could fall to us, but I don't know.
I tell you,
I
think 11 would be enticing for teams to come up. You could probably get some more draft capital.
I don't want to go away from an Ibuka or I don't see what we don't know is how they feel about Burden or any of these players. We don't know how they feel.
Yeah.
So I would give up my first round pick for Garrett Wilson. Yeah, you said that last night, Ultra. I'm not gonna argue that necessarily.
I'd give up the first, I guess.
It's hard for me to argue with you on that.
If not the first, give them the second.
Well, they're not going to take that. They want a first round pick. I just, knowing our salary cap situation and who, the guys that I want to bring back, we're talking Tyler Smith needs to be re-signed. You want to earmark some of these guys early. We got to make a decision on Brock Hoffman, who might be gone. What I don't want, Ultra Cowboy, is us to let a Brock Hoffman walk and sign the Texas tackle to play guard in the first round. I do not want a first round lineman. Okay, I want Genty, I want Egbuka, I want Burden. You could, Mason Graham if he's there. If they're all gone, then Malachi Starks. I like Malachi. There's 2 safeties I really like in this draft, but again, I don't know what the Cowboys think. So, but anyway, we got 12 minutes to go here. Niners got the ball first. They are moving.
They are moving good tonight.
Yes, they are. They are moving. So, Andrew Summers, then you got to pay Wilson. Yeah. What's up, Andrew? Welcome to the show, my man. Tommy T, what's up, man? Yeah, that's the problem. And it's not a bad problem. Let's put it this way. Me personally, I'd rather have Garrett Wilson over T. Higgins for age, obviously.
Yeah.
So, but T. Higgins, you wouldn't have to give up your draft pick. That's the trade-off. But Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, which do you want to do? I mean, do you want to pay, like you said? Do you want to
go with the better player, and the better player is Garrett Wilson. But,
Garrett Wilson, you know. But I don't know if I want to trade that first round pick for him.
You're gonna have to. That's the problem. That's
unfortunately.
The problem. So,
but do you do it for next year?
Just chilling, Andrew. I hear you, brother.
say you
Coyote
come
wants
back and
both.
become the Super Bowl winner next year. Do you give him next year's first round pick?
Here's the deal, Bobby Murphy, just real quick.
Go ahead.
Here's the deal when it comes to building the trenches. If you look at the amount of all the dynamic wide receivers in the league, most of them are first round draft picks. I repeat, most of the dynamic receivers in the league are early first round, first round draft picks.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. You can get a receiver in round 2, 3, and 4, but they do not have the immediate impact that a McMillan, that a Egbuka, a Burden, and we'll see if other guys come out. There's still other guys. The one Colorado receiver, Stewart, has not declared yet. We need as many of these guys to declare as possible.
Yeah.
So
I would imagine you'll probably hear from him in the coming weeks.
He played here in Nashville today, Burton did. In his
So-
bowl game.
Well, we're talking about Stewart from
I
Colorado.
know.
I'm-
He didn't get that. I know what you're talking about.
now I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think
The Big Sills is also the same guy that had Eagles winning 7 games. So keep listening to Big Sills, Bruce. Big Sills is a blowhard. Mozzie Cilio. Tell him I said that. But hey, other than that, he's cool. Ultra Twiz, they could sign BJ Hill or DJ Jones. I would like to address here's my thing, Coyote, Ultra, everybody who wants to talk draft while we're watching the game. And I will put the game cast on right now. So forgive me. But we need to address some positions in free agency. I would like to get a linebacker via free agency. So
I think you could get a good one in
so like
free
if you
agency.
say we're going to get Greenlaw, right? Let's say we sign Greenlaw. Okay, I know that's a big if, but let's just say that's what happens.
Away from the Niners.
Now you don't have to worry about linebacker in the 3rd round like we're talking necessarily. Maybe 2nd round. You don't have to because you're going out and getting Greenlaw to go along with who we have. So that would be good.
Big fight done broke out.
Yeah, I'm watching. Niners came to play tonight, boys.
They
Bang,
did.
bang.
Oh, Jawan Jennings. He's a local boy. He's from here. Ooh.
Oh, the Detroit player threw him into the.
Yeah, threw him in the camera section.
I'm gonna go get me some water. I'll be right back, boys.
Okay.
Oh no, Troy, that may be an ejection.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. I'll bet both of them will be ejected. I'll bet they're both going.
Yeah. Oh, this offsetting.
That all he did.
That's offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct. Shucks, I would have thought the player from Detroit would have gotten ejected because he pushed Ron Jennings inside the, in the camera stands. That's what I thought. He got pushed in the stands. Got pushed in the stands. I thought he would have been ejected. But neither one of these teams are my team, so I can't say anything. Short. They still join. It's the ball. It's not the feet. It's the ball. Touchdown, Frisco.
I don't know. I don't think that was a touchdown.
But this year, the Lions.
I don't think that was a touchdown. I think he came out of the end zone.
No, the ball was inside the end zone. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, but he was juggling the ball.
Yeah. That kind of crossed my mind too, because you juggle, you didn't have possession of it inside, inside the square. So if you ask me, if that was a juggle, should have been no touchdown.
I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that. So we got touchdown Niners, eh?
Welcome back.
Sorry, I got a lot going on here. But yeah, so yeah, my mother-in-law is not doing good. I was getting the update on my mother-in-law, and we had to rent a vehicle for my son. So a lot happening here. So again, we'll see what happens in this game. If Niners win, Dallas moves up to 12. Niners go to 13. And we could, as long as we lose, we don't lose a spot. And we can still get to 11 if the Colts win next week. So stay tuned for that. William Tilton, what's up, brother? You got Bobby Murphy in the house. What's going on, everybody? What is happening? Did you guys like my my picture that I uploaded? Where is it? The Jimmy Carter one? There you go. Jimmy Carter saw Babe Ruth and the Hawk Tua. What a life. So, the Hawk Tua.
what's with these nice returns? He's up near the 40.
So while everybody's getting ready for the playoffs, literally teams are already started to look ahead, getting ready for the playoffs, game planning. They have their scouts are going to be sent to these upcoming games to potential opponents. Eagle fans, who do you want to see round one? Because if Washington wins, they go to 6, like Troy pointed out, which would leave you most likely what, Tampa? I'm trying to see here. Oh, he's eating. Sorry, I didn't realize he was eating. Let me pull up Tankathon.
Shoot, how the way I saw it last night, after I got through talking with you, I saw it if everything next Sunday's to end like it is now, Philly may be playing Green Bay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at it now. Let's assume that Washington wins. Okay, they go to 12-5.
Yeah.
Washington would be the 6th seed.
Washington. That's what I heard today. They would be the 6th seed, so they would not have. The Eagles wouldn't play Washington in round one, is what I'm saying.
They'd get
Washington
Green Bay for the
doesn't want
second
to have
time.
to go to Philly. Jameer Gibbs with a big run.
Ooh, that was a gasher.
Yeah. Washington doesn't want to have to go to the link week one. They would rather go to the Rams, who haven't scored more than 20 points in how many games? So Washington would then go to the Rams. So my guess is 5. Okay, so Vikings. Well, I mean, it all depends who wins it. It's somebody's going to be 2 or no. Yeah. Wait, yeah. Somebody's going to be 1 and somebody's going to be 5 in Minnesota, Detroit. Eagles are 2. Let's say Commanders are 6. So it would be Green Bay or Tampa Bay.
Oh, he took that turn too wide.
Yeah, Rams and Tampa would be division winners. Right. So, but like I said, I guess it would be Green Bay, huh? Interesting. Well, we'll know next week. There's a flag.
Ooh, I don't know. It look like it's 2 flags.
Yeah.
One in the middle of the play and one deep in the second. Oh, it look like it's against Frisco. Because there were 2 flags. Unless the referee threw him on the same guy that committed illegal contact. Oh, okay, I see it. The guy never let him go.
So, Bobby, you would take everybody except Washington. To me, Washington, you match up well with Washington. I understand they beat you, but let's face it, it seemed like you guys were handling them pretty well up until the time where, things. Bruce, yeah, I know. Again, I'm just saying from the Washington standpoint, you'd rather go, not necessarily the Eagle standpoint, but from the Washington standpoint. What?
Come on, Skipper.
You would rather.
Skipper want to fight everybody.
Yeah.
He's bullying and pushing everybody.
Eagles have one. Oh, okay, I'm not getting into that. Eagles are just happy to get there. Now, Eagles know they need to win. Nice play by the Niners, 3rd and goal. None other than Fred Warner. The beast. Jaden is scary right now. He carried his team in the last 5 drives, 2 games. His confidence is building easily. Again, for Washington's sake, I'd rather them play the Rams. I think they are a better matchup. But I don't know, Tommy T. What do you think? Do you want to go to LA Rams or do you want to go to the Eagles? I think I know where you want to go, Tommy T. You want to play the Birds, don't you, brother? Touchdown, walk in, Jameson Williams. I don't care who we play. I ain't scared. I know you're not scared, but let's look at the matchup, you know? Let's look at the matchup. Who do you everybody has a preferred destination, right? What's your matchup?
You know, if I'm watching, I'd rather go out to Hollywood and play the Rams.
I know the Rams, you know, can be dynamic, but they haven't scored many points lately.
Right.
So,
Right.
You know, that's where I'm saying. Extra points blocked.
Yeah, that's me. You know, that's the reason why if I'm watching, I'd rather play the Rams out in LA is because of what you said, Brian.
I mean, I'm just curious how Washington feels, you know? That's all. I'm just curious how they feel.
Right.
That's all. Tommy T, he's not answering. So, okay. Lions offense is different, not even rush with Bosa, Penei Sewell. But yeah, well, I would say the offensive line by Detroit is the best. And it's hard to get to Jared Goff. Jared Goff gets rid of the ball so fast. Now, before the game, I saw their injury list. It is ridiculous. My God. No excuses for Dallas. You know, don't get me wrong. Dallas lost, you know, Dallas is not as deep as Detroit by any stretch. So, but Detroit's lost a lot of players, yet they're not winning as easy. They're not making it look as easy. But anyway, yeah. So I'm hearing myself. Oh, not anymore. Okay, we're good. They get the players back for the playoffs. Montgomery, Anzalone, and others. Yeah. Not everybody, but they do. Best team would have a bye. Yeah. The only way that Eagles can get the bye would be to win next week, obviously, and to have Detroit win tonight and tie next week with the Vikings. They would have to tie, I believe. Yes. No,
Yeah,
actually,
Detroit,
no,
Minnesota.
that's not right.
No, they're
That's not
still
right.
3 wins, and
Eagles are 13-3. Minnesota I think that was before the win last night. 14-2-1.
yeah, that would not. So the Eagles technically do not have a shot.
Yeah,
at
they
number
don't.
one anymore.
It's over now. I don't know why I thought they did. So anyway, it'll be interesting. So our first, let's just say for the sake of argument that the Lions are going to get the bye. Let's just say it. Okay, so Lions get the bye week. Let me pull up my tankathon. Lions get the bye. And it would be, as of right now, it would be Minnesota versus Tampa Bay. Washington versus the Rams. Here, I'll share my screen. Right now,
And
they
the Packers would be at Philadelphia.
Yeah, right
But-
now they have Minnesota as the 1, but just remember they play each other next week.
Yeah.
So
if Detroit
it
wins,
doesn't matter.
Detroit moves back.
It's
to the
either
1 seed.
Minnesota or Tampa Minnesota or Detroit at Tampa. Wouldn't it be weird if you're 14-3 and you have to go to a 10-7 team? But that's just the way it works, right? So here, I'll move this out of the way here. There you go. So if you look on my screen, Troy, right now they got Minnesota as the 1. So Green Bay would have to go to Philly. Washington would have to go to the Rams, and either Detroit or Minnesota would go to Tampa Bay. That's most likely how it's going to finish, assuming Washington beats Dallas next week. In the AFC,
Who's Atlanta playing next week? Isn't Atlanta and Tampa Bay playing next week?
no, they're not playing each other. Atlanta is playing. Let me go to the schedule.
Carolina.
I think one of them is playing Carolina and one of them is playing New Orleans. Atlanta is at Washington. Sorry.
That was this week.
Okay, that was this week. Sorry. I knew that didn't seem right. Atlanta is home against Carolina. That's a tricky game, but let's be honest. If I could see Carolina spoiling them, but they're home. They're the favorite. They should be able to win. They're an 8.5-point favorite at home. So Atlanta should win that. Tampa Bay is home against New Orleans, who has mailed it in. Tampa Bay is a 13-point favorite right now. So looks like Tampa will be the team that's in, unless, like I said, weirder things have happened, but Tampa is a 13-point favorite next week. So there it is, everybody.
I'm guessing Tampa will be in too.
Yeah, if I had to guess.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey,
Vinny, let only one Pro Bowl player injured.
Thomas, that sandwich look good.
Look, is he putting chips on that bitch? No. I think he's putting chips on it for crunch. Stephen Jones wants me going to go down and kick him in the Oscar. Look at this catch. My damn. Pearsall. It's good to see Pearsall playing good.
Yeah, I'm glad he recovered as quickly as he did.
But yeah. Aisha, do you want Barkley to break the record against y'all?
I don't care.
That's a no. That's a no. That's a strong no, Twiz. He gonna break it, so get ready.
Looks like my running back is doing pretty good tonight.
Who's that, Garendo?
Yep.
Tommy T, just to catch up. What's up, Chiz? How are you, brother? I will text you, Brian. Oh, okay, cool. Yes. I'll be here, man. I'll be outside doing some work. Drinking mudslides out of the bedpan. Dude, that had us all laughing yesterday. I don't think Drew caught wind of that. Oh God, I don't know why that hit me so much. Oh, you gotta
Well,
catch that ball.
well, Brian,
Yes.
thanks a lot yesterday, and I got that stupid Washington song in
There
my
you
head.
go. Commanders. Chris May, looks like the NFL wants KC to be the new trend. 3 Super Bowls in 3 years. Team Swifties. Yeah. You guys know football, but refuse to speak to real. I don't know what's going on. I'm staying out of it, man. We're not here to bow down to again, congrats, but that's all you're getting. Nothing has been won as of right now. It's just
Exactly. You need to wait for the playoffs to play
like in the words
out.
of one Karen Carpenter, we've only just begun to lose. Oh, sorry. Heartbreaks and promises. Oh, sorry. Oh God, dude, that was hysterical, Drew. I didn't know. It wasn't. It was just hit me funny. I don't know. I'm actually picturing a bedpan with some mudslides in it. And you just pounding it. Oh God. Mark Cutchin, good evening, Game Time and crew. I hope everybody has good New Year's. Yes, it's hold up. What's Monday? That's weird. But yes, it's been good. It's going to be good. We haven't made any plans because my mother-in-law's in a hospital and she's not expected to make it very long. So I don't know how much partying I'll be doing tomorrow, but we'll be here. CZ, who Flip Shelton, the Kansas City Chiefs are 2-time champs. You have to go through them. Yeah, there's a lot of games now. Now that they had to play 3 games in the playoffs before you even get to the Super Bowl, that's rough, man. Oscar. Yes, yeah. George, DC for life. Drew likes to come on Cowboys podcast, brag about his Eagles, give him his time. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, that's what makes him happy. It's fine. I'm not here to rain on anybody's parade. Look, we're going to let the results speak for themselves. So it is what it
Hey,
is.
hey, Brian,
Yes.
how did you become a Cowboy fan?
My father was raised in downtown Dallas. So my father was born in Oklahoma. They relocated. He basically was raised in DFW area. My father's brother, my uncle, opened the first 7-Eleven franchise in Dallas, Texas. But yeah, that he was always a Cowboy fan. When I went back in '92 to a Dallas Eagles game with Jody Mack and a bunch of Eagles fans, my brother, we went back and visited like a lot of my family who live in Plano. They're distant, but so that's how touchdown 9 Niners, bang bang.
Looks like the AFC North is going to decide their division on Saturday.
So that's how I became a Cowboy fan. But I do support all the local teams other than that. My father did. My father was in the military. My mother was a legal secretary. My mother was a South Philly girl who was a legal secretary in Washington, D.C. My father was stationed at Fort Belvoir, just outside of D.C. They somehow met, and the rest was history. So they relocated, like a lot of people back in the day who lived in Philly, Asia. They went over the bridge into South Jersey, where it was a lot cheaper to live. You get a little yard, yada yada, and that's the short story of how I became a Cowboy fan. So I literally got pictures of me. I'll have to go find some. I was just telling my wife the other day. I gotta go get my pictures. I have a bunch of pictures of me crawling around with a Cowboys onesie. There's pictures of me at the 80 game against the Eagles where Wilbert Montgomery, he ran to a day late and they won in a champ. I was at that game. I was at a lot of games. I was at Michael Irvin's last game. I was at the 11th sack game. I was at a lot of games. I was at some good games too. I was at the game where Emmett. It was either a Sunday night or a Monday night. I want to think it was a Monday night. Emmett ran for over 200 yards
You
in the
got
pouring
Eagle
rain.
fans in your family?
Yes, I do. Well, I only have one sister left, but her family is all Eagle fans. Yes, my cousins are Eagle fans. Of course, they live here. So if something were to happen and Eagles win a Super Bowl, I'd be happy for them. Game time pisses blue and silver. Bang, bang.
Dustin said you living off that government cheese.
Merrill Reese is the best. Bruce Batter. Merrill Reese. I can't, I mean, I don't know if I can do it right now. Let's see here.
Hello, guys.
Hey, Randy, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Merrill Reese is the man. Actually, Merrill Reese, I was listening to Merrill. He was on with Brian Broaddus, a longtime Cowboy scout under Parcells, but he was also, he'd tell the story a lot. When Broaddus comes to Philly, Jeffrey Lurie thanks him to this day. He's the one who drafted, he ended up drafting Trey Thomas because Lurie said he couldn't draft Randy Moss. But he also drafted Jeremiah Trotter. I mean, Broaddus had some big-time drafts. It was Brian Broaddus who wanted them to hire Andy Reid as the head football coach of the Philadelphia Eagles when he was a part of their scouting department. And they did not hire him. They let Broaddus go where his contract was up. And actually, I think the coach, then they went out that next year and hired Andy Reid upon his recommendation. And the rest is history with Andy Reid. But Broaddus had, what's his name on this week? Merrill Reese here. So, yeah. You know, they had him on, and Merrill's the best. Very classy man. Backs are split. He drops back. He's looking. He's looking. He's hit. Then the fans ran him out of town.
I don't believe it. Philadelphia will win this game 19-7. The milk in the Maryland in the Meadowlands.
Donovan McNabb.
When he said that.
He drops back. He's looking. He's looking. He's hit. He's going to score. They stopped him again. There you go. Something like that. I'm not on my game, but you get it. I was at that game, Bruce. Throwing F-bombs out. Because Barry Switzer ran it 4 times in a row like a numbnut against that stout defense. It was crazy. They stopped him again.
Twice on 4th down and 1.
Yeah, remember the penalty and they did it again? Dummies. Dumbass. It's just ridiculous. We've had some horrible coaches. Again, Olter, I did discuss that. Yes, Vinny, she is a trip. Let me see here. What was, just let me rattle off some of the horrible coaches we've had. That's why we need a disciplinarian. Barry Switzer, Chan Gailey, Dave Campo, Bill Parcells. Okay, we got ourselves a winner there. Wade Phillips, Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy. All soft coaches. We need a friggin', that's what I've been saying. We need a leader of men. I don't give a shit if I don't. Just
We need a Dan Campbell alike.
Well, I don't know if you heard my opening, but
I remember Wade Phillips.
Yeah, Wade was a player's coach, hell of a defensive coordinator, just wasn't a good head coach. There's nothing wrong with that. He was not a good head coach. And, you know, that matters. Leading men, being emotional. I still think Dan Campbell's going to get his team in trouble if he continues to go forward as much as he does on fourth down, but we'll see. We shall see. But, give me Vrabel. Randy, the latest thing is Jason Witten.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the problem. And here's the thing. Like Ultra was telling me, and I would want this for any young coach. What if I told you Jason Witten as the head coach, Clint Kubiak as the offensive coordinator? I don't think he's ready to be a head coach, but Clint Kubiak, he's with the Saints right now. Maybe make him assistant head coach or something. I don't know. I don't know that he could come here. That's the thing, Ultra. I don't know how that works. And let's say defensive coordinator was Robert Saleh, let's say. Jason Witten, Clint Kubiak, Robert Saleh / Mike Zimmer. Would you like that?
It wouldn't be bad. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
I think it's better than the current staff.
Yes.
I mean, look at these teams tonight. They're doing plays that we never do.
Yeah.
You fake pitch one way, then you throw the ball over the middle. I mean, that was a pretty play.
Yes. Scheme matters.
Yeah, it does.
Scheme matters. You need players, but you need it. Sometimes that's why I like Shanahan, even though he can't win a Super Bowl.
I would take him in a heartbeat.
Scheme matters, and he could scheme his guys open. So, yeah, exactly, Ultra. We've been talking about Mark Colombo, or at least me and Primetime Phil, for quite some time. Now I've been awful hard.
Coach.
Yeah, I've been awful hard on Mike Solari. Is that his name, Mike Solari?
Yeah.
But our offensive line has played a lot better. So, it's playing really well. So I like Troy as a GM. I don't know that he's really willing to do the job right now, but I like that. Shit. When Jerry dies, if Troy takes over the GM under Steven, that would be the best case scenario.
Heck, I'll take the GM spot.
You know what I mean?
Have y'all talked about Jerry being slammed by the Eagle fan?
Yeah. Listen, he deserved every bit of it.
He sure did. I was laughing the whole time.
He deserved every bit of it.
Yes, he did.
Philly D says you need a coach like Sirianni. Yeah, Dracula, baby. I want Big Mike back, him and Zimmer.
Oh, San Fran got 2 players hurt.
They don't care. They're going for this game tonight, and
they're playing good for not being an important game.
But I like where Ultra's going with it. I've been saying Vrabel forever. I want an emotional type coach. So
I want a coach that's going to take charge of the team and be a man about
more discipline. I'm out on Witten being the head coach. He's awesome to come in as a tight ends coach. Not disagreeing with you, Mark Hutchinson. Definitely not. I think he probably wouldn't leave his gig to come here as a tight ends coach. I don't know. Maybe he would. I don't know enough about it, but we're starting to hear more steam. Now, I'm actually hoping it's Vrabel. I would rather have a Vrabel and just give me like one of these younger, offensive coordinators. And if you have Vrabel, you can make Al Harris the D coordinator.
Yeah, you can.
Because Vrabel's there to help him. What's nice is kind of like a Mike Zimmer, or you could keep Mike Zimmer, but I don't see that. I don't see that happening. Vrabel's probably going to want his own coaches, so it's going to be interesting. We have a lot to talk about. So McCarthy is needed for Jerry to get Manning. Yeah, we're probably not getting Manning Twiz. That's just a pipe dream. Witten would have Romo's ear. Tommy, That's a good point. I never thought of that. Ultra, what do you think about that? What do you think about that, Ultra? How about Witten, Romo as the OC? Dude, that would be fun, wouldn't it?
It'd be fun, but I don't see him coming out of the booth.
He ain't, but that would be fun.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
like McCarthy, but he does not need to be calling plays. I agree.
That ain't gonna happen because Tony Romo he ain't gonna turn down 18 mil just to kiss an 83-year-old man's ass. No way.
Maybe when he's dead. Maybe in a few years when Jerry meets the big helicopter in his. Now I don't want no copters going down like Wade says, but my man's calling for copters losing propellers and shit. That's a bit much. But again, he's probably closing down Golden Corral right about now. Mark Hudson, thanks, brother. He's already had the changeover. He's in a food coma. His face is buried into the chocolate fountain. I agree.
There wasn't much talk about Cooper Rush today.
What do you mean? Oh, I know. There's none of this push about
him being the better quarterback and all this stuff.
Dak is irrelevant to a Cooper Rush. Everybody wants to compare him to Dak. Dak is Dak. So we're stuck with Dak. We can still draft a young one. I don't care. I draft a young one every year until I find the right one. I don't give a shit. So this is going to be a high-scoring game. Look at that. Jamison Williams. Look at that. That's coaching, boys.
Hook and ladder.
Bang, bang. Coaching matters in this league.
Yes.
Now, he's our starter, Vinny. I agree with you there, but, he ain't leaving the booth, Tommy T. I know. But you never know. If his best friend, Jason Witten, reached out to him, you never know. Wouldn't that be fun, though? Would that not be fun? But I don't know that he would want to be offensive coordinator. If Tony came back, he would want to be head coach. He would want it to be the other way, but I don't know.
Beautiful play.
Having the players don't hurt. Yeah, the players definitely help. I'm surprised they're going for the extra point. They ain't chasing points early.
No.
No, they got it. We got ourselves a barn burner. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter here. It was a nice TD, Philly D. It was nice.
A lot of Detroit fans there tonight.
Mm-hmm. All right, Drew, have the same. Yeah. Tanner McKee is the Eagles' rightful starter. So we got next Saturday. I might be able to. I wouldn't necessarily want to stream the 4:30 game anyway, but I'm working Saturday. But Saturday night, I could possibly stream the Cincinnati at Pittsburgh game. I don't know that I will, but I could potentially do that. More importantly, Sunday, I'll stream. I'll definitely stream on Sunday. Don't know how long. You figure the 1 o'clock games, 4 o'clock games. Maybe what I'll do is the 1 o'clock games, and then I'll take a break and then come back for the night game. Maybe I'll do that. That sounds like a plan. And then we get to talk about all the matchups, which is the fun part. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mark Hudson, the more I think about Witten, as long as we had the right offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, I like it. You give me a Robert Saleh or a Mike Zimmer, I don't have a problem. West Virginia, how long does the Hall of Fame last? What do you mean, brother? Help me out. Help me out. What do you mean by that? I would love to have seen Drew when Hurts fumbled in the Super Bowl. Had to be fun. Well, you got to remember they had time to go back and win. Matter of fact, I'll give him a little credit. He did orchestrate a drive after that, in person watching it. Oh, you mean the actual? Yeah, we didn't stay for the whole thing. It's a couple hours. But West Virginia, me and Mark, just how they had it, we hit the road. We were hanging out with a couple of subscribers. I Love Weed was there. And so, yeah, it's pretty neat. It is. You just hope you have good weather. That's all. We had wonderful weather, when we were there. London Fletcher, Joe Jacoby, Brian Mitchell should be in the Hall of Fame. Brian Mitchell, B. Mitch.
Yeah, he was a great returner.
Yes, he was. He was originally drafted by Washington. He had great time with the Birds.
Mm-hmm.
London Fletcher, I can't believe Joe Jacoby's not a Hall of Famer.
Me either. One of the Hogs.
Yeah,
I can't either.
that's crazy. How many years London Fletcher played? I don't know about London Fletcher being in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's not Tommy T, but I'm just saying B. Mitch is second to Jerry Rice. And yeah, I agree. He should be in. Definitely Tommy T. B. Mitch. But I don't know about London Fletcher. I'm not saying no, because he did go to the Rams. But I would need more information on that.
All 4 drives were TDs.
Yeah, a lot of defense being played here.
Yeah.
Backs are split. He drops back. He's looking. He's hit. They stopped him again. Oh, sorry.
I remember John Madden calling Blitzer an idiot.
He looks like Jerry Rice out there.
There he is. John Madden. Yeah, he called him an idiot. He wasn't the only one. Troy called him an idiot, too. Troy left him in college, to go play for UCLA, only to come here and have Jerry jam him up as keister again.
Yeah, he didn't like Switzer.
No. Well, because, again, we get back to that.
A man of a coach who has respect.
Yeah, I mean, you want a disciplinarian, because me, that tells you they care about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you have a guy who wants to be everybody's friend, that don't work for the long haul. I mean, sorry, it don't.
It don't.
London Fletcher never missed a game in 16. Okay, there you go, Tommy T. I'm not saying a Tommy T that he don't deserve it. I just don't know his stats. Brian Mitchell, maybe he won't get in first time. I think eventually he will, but no offense, Tommy T. If it's Brian Mitchell or Darren Woodson, Dallas Cowboys all-time leading tackler. That's saying something. He should be in. So, Super Bowl, those defenses. We'll see. Tell you, Shanahan has aged over these last couple years, hasn't he? He's looking a little. Brock Purdy, he's going to be playing. Ooh, look at this. Nice pass. Mr. Irrelevance dropping dimes. Where was that defense? Was that Terry and Arnold? That was Terry and Arnold.
Yeah, and they said that because he's a first round draft out of Alabama.
Yeah.
He said on draft night his biggest weakness is he get burnt a lot.
Yeah, he gambles on the underneath shit. He's a
First
blue chip prospect from Alabama.
He's a big play cornerback, but his big weakness is he get burnt big a lot.
Yeah. Rush does throw ducks, man. And Garendo.
He does.
How do you not tackle these guys?
He should have been stopped in the backfield for about a 7-yard loss.
Exactly. What's the chance we get to see Trey Sweaty Balls Lance for the last game of the season? Dustin? I doubt it.
Lemon none. I mean, if you were going to play him, you would have put him in before they hit 40 yesterday.
Turducken. I have not Tommy D. Tommy T. I have not.
Oh,
look at that touchdown!
You should have charged him, man.
Yeah, he's 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. That's just your reflex.
Yep.
You got to charge him.
That was a good play.
I don't care if he is the quarterback. You got to charge him. You that stood there.
Debone this turkey and make the turducken?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You sitting there like a statue. You got to charge him.
The fastest turkey deboner. For turkey,
you know, Brian, when I was in high school, when I played high school football, if you didn't charge a ball carry, you weren't playing no more.
Doing 250 to 6,000 overnight, literally.
Our coach, he said, I don't care if you get out faked, you got to charge him.
I'm so grateful, I don't even know what to say.
God bless John.
Because if you just stay there, he's going to easily go around you.
Okay, then we put the chicken.
Just like that.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Fold this back up like that. Okay, now we're going to take the turkey and we're going to fold it. Then you're going to start sewing.
We're going to stitch her up.
We're going to stitch her up.
It's like I've just had my appendix out.
So that's your turducken.
How long's that in the oven for?
5 hours at 375.
It's nothing worse than the...
That looks good, man. That turducken looks good.
SoFi Bank.
Seriously? Now I know why John went crazy for this. Oh, my Lord. Me, it's delicious.
Dude, I want to make a turducken. Jesus. Does that not look good, boys?
What's that?
No, I just played a video of a turducken. Gordon Ramsay learns how to make a turducken. It was a thing on NFL on Fox. That looked tasty. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a duck fan. It's greasy. Philly D, you could slide that to the side. Yeah, I know. It's a little greasy. It's a little greasy.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Oh my God, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude.
You twist that dick!
Twist his dick!
Twist his dick!
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
Oh, dick twist!
Isn't there one game tomorrow night? Before Wednesday?
No.
Who's one?
Oh, I thought there was a game tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night there's a college game.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, one of the big bowl games tomorrow night.
Yeah,
there's no
Boise.
Thursday night game, just 2 Saturdays, and then you got Sunday. No Sunday night football.
I think it's Boise.
Yeah, Boise and
Penn State versus Boise at 7:30.
Yeah.
Then New Year's Day you got Texas versus Arizona State at 1 o'clock. I might stream that day. Ohio State versus Oregon at 5 o'clock.
That's gonna be a game.
That's a tough one, man.
Yeah, it is.
Oregon got the shaft. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they did. They did.
And then number 7, Notre Dame versus number 2, Georgia. Thanks, West Virginia. I'll throw a hat in there if somebody wants a hat instead of a shirt. That's cool. So we met the goal. I made it nice and simple tonight. But so we're definitely doing a giveaway. You know, whoever does a super chat will go in the cup. Danny's Cowboys Nation in the house. Game time. Did you just see Jones walk into Philly Stadium? Yeah, I saw all the fans heckling him. He deserved it. He definitely deserved it. I will probably get drunk and watch Cowboys last game of the season and cry myself to sleep. I hear you, Dustin. Need another hat there, game time. There you go. I have other hat. I have gray. I have 3 navy blues left. I have a bunch of royal blue, and I have some eagle green ones. I need to come up with something for more hats. Let me know what you want, Mark. I'll just send you one, brother. Since you support me as much as you do. Need a liquid gold mug. Yeah, I'm working on it. That's the next thing. I just spent close to 800
Holy
bucks.
cow! Look at Gibbs go.
I just spent close to 800 bucks on DTFs and hoodies. So at least I'll have some hoodies that I can make for people. We have a few different designs, a couple different designs. So thanks, Vinny. I appreciate it, man. I try and give back as much as I can. Mark Hudson is a very big supporter of the channel, so he wants a hat. I did that for Brad. Now, Brad's still a channel member. I love Brad, but he gets very upset if any non-Cowboy fans make comments. But I've said Brad used to support me too, but he doesn't show up anymore. He still supports me. He's still a channel member. I miss Brad, but, and I've sent him a lot of stuff as well. So, because he was, it is what it is. No pressure, game time. Good things happen to who have patience. Dustin, I hear you, man. There ain't no defense being played here, or is it just real good offense? Yeah, I'm getting that. I swear, the liquid gold cups will be done. They will be done. I gotta find a spot, and I gotta mute Thomas. I'm hearing myself. So yeah, I know your ass is watching. Yeah, he's watching. That's why he said his name. Ooh, first down, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. But anyway, yeah, so then that's the lineup. I'm not going to... I don't know that I'll stream tomorrow night. But January 1st, I'll definitely stream. So that'll be some good games.
Mm-hmm.
And then January 9th is the Orange Bowl, the semifinal. January 10th is the Cotton Bowl, the other semifinal. And then January 20th is the championship game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Tell you one thing, Penei Sewell is arguably the best offensive line.
I was getting ready to say that too.
Yeah,
they have an outstanding.
Oh yeah, they're the number one line in the league now. They've taken that over.
That's why they can do all these fancy plays they do.
He played his high school football here in Salt Lake.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I want to score some points.
In honor of Loyal, that's not here. Did we have Skipper? Did we ever have Skipper, Troy? I don't think we ever had Skipper, did we?
Skipper.
Yeah,
Skipper?
Dan Skipper, the offensive tackle for the left tackle. I don't think we've ever had Skipper.
I don't think so either.
No.
Aziz Al-Shahir met with Roger Goodell and John Runyon after controversial disciplinary action.
Oh, that was when he hit that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Quarterback.
Skipper is a big man, but he actually can move. And that's why, Vinny, that's kind of who they're looking. They're hoping that Guyton can be, because Guyton's a big man like that. You can't have that athletic ability and that size. It's not normal. Troy having a cook-off with Mark Helps.
Damn, that pass, bro.
Mark will win every one of them.
Yeah.
I don't do that good.
What's that,
2
Thomas?
minute warning. No, I said that's fast. 2 minute warning.
What's up, Howard? We're already at the 2-minute warning of the first half?
Yep.
Nice.
It's flying by.
Boy, that was a good snozberry.
Just because, Drew, just because we're not saying you're the number one line doesn't mean it's hate, bro.
No. That's just being honest by anybody.
Pro Football Focus, who puts all the stats, and they have the Lions by far the best offensive line. The Eagles are a real good offensive line. But I think a lot of it has to do with how great Saquon is. Again, Drew, being number 3 or number 2 isn't.
Hey, I'd take the Eagles line.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I think no matter what you say, they're not going to ever be happy.
That's unfortunate, man. You should be, you should be happy. You shouldn't have to be number 1.
Be happy.
Yes, you have a running back with 2,000 yards. That's great. He makes a lot out of nothing as well.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, Drew gets heated over everything, doesn't he, Bruce? It's like, dude, all we're saying is the Lions have the best offensive line in the league. Here, let me see if I can. Let's see here.
Hey, Danny.
There we go. I don't know where they're going to find, but Pro Football Focus, they put all the stats and they jumble it up. And Detroit Lions, when healthy, the Lions' offensive line is arguably the best unit in the NFL. Number 2, the Philadelphia Eagles. It's not a bad place to be, buddy.
No.
Not a bad place to be. Indianapolis Colts are 3. Cleveland Browns are 4, so that tells you what that means. Jets are 5, Atlanta 6, Chiefs 7, Buffalo 8, Steelers 9, Dallas 10. They lost Tyron Smith and Tyler Biadasz in free agency, and yet they still are believe it or not, Dallas's offensive line is getting real good real quick. They're young, they're nasty, but we'll see what happens going forward. So, number 2 ain't bad, Drew. It's not bad.
Well, with Guyton, he got experience this year.
Yeah,
which
Guyton's
is good.
raw can be. Ooh, what a hit! What a hit! What a hit! Damn.
You're caught up tonight. Normally you're behind, but you're right with me tonight.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the broadcast. Maybe. Lions number 7 in rush yards and 4 in pass yards. Yeah, that's why.
I noticed. Yeah, I noticed he hadn't got on me because of me saying anything.
Yeah.
So he's caught up.
Yep.
Who's that?
You. Your telecast is caught up tonight.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, they actually moved up one this week. They were 31. It's a combined thing, Twiz. Number 2's not bad. Anybody that's upset for being the number 2 offensive line in the league, you guys are miserable. You're never gonna be happy.
Just think how the Giants feel, the fans feel today.
Imagine if exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Game time. Check my post for the chat question. Dustin. Game time. Check my post for the chat question. Okay, where is it? Drew just having a moment, guys.
4th down.
I knew this was gonna happen. They're going for it.
Where is it?
They're on the goal line, or a 7-yard line. Something
no,
like
I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah, I think they're at the 8. It's 4th and 3.
I found it, Brian.
What does it say?
He asked if Eagles didn't have Barkley, would they have a 2,000-yard running back this season?
No.
No.
No. They've had Eagles' offensive line was better the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Barkley's special.
He is special.
We all wondered what he would be behind a good offensive line, and you're seeing it. So I'm happy for Saquon because he had that bad injury. He's a Penn State guy, so I'm happy for him. He was stuck in New York. They didn't appreciate him. Yeah, they should have paid him more than he wanted, to be honest with you. Even the owner said, this guy's this guy is our most popular player. Are you sure? And Joe Shane said, yeah, we're sure. Now, I don't think that's why the Giants are losing. The Giants are losing because they have an awful team from top to bottom. But they do have some good players. Malik Neighbors is a beast.
Yes.
Tyrone Tracy was a good player. So,
That was good defense by number 0.
Mm. All right. Let's see here. Aisha, are you still with us? She's there, but not there.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to the upcoming college and pro games. Very excited. So if the Niners find a way to win tonight, we go to 12.
Yep.
So
and if the Colts win next week and we lose, we go to 11.
Yep. You are correct. So that's our ceiling. I'll be fine if we stay at 13, but you just don't want to drop any. You don't want to drop any in the draft. So
wonder if Washington's going to play their players.
Well, that's what we were talking about. They are playing for something. They're playing for yes.
Oh,
they are.
for which team they got to play against?
Again, everybody hit the thumbs up and subscribe and join the Mailhead crew. Cost you, thanks, Mark Hutchinson. Appreciate it. Again, let me know what color hat you already have, and I'll send you another one. I think I sent you a navy, but I'm not positive. I have it written down, but I don't feel like doing any homework, Mark. What were we talking about?
The Red. Commanders.
Yeah. Right now, and I just had it on my screen. Right now, they would go to the Rams. So they need, if they are the 6th seed, they go to the Rams. If they lose, they drop to the 7th seed and they have to go to Philly. Now, some would say going to Philly's better, but the Rams haven't scored a lot of points lately.
Yes.
That's the thing. If you look at the, let's see, scores, let's go standings. NFL standings. And let's go to the Rams. Let's find the Rams. I don't believe they've scored a lot of points lately. Los Angeles Rams. The last few weeks, 13-9 over the Cardinals, 19-9 over the Jets, 12-6 over the 49ers. Now, they did have a shootout against the Bills. They scored 44. They've only scored 21 against the Saints, 20 against the Birds at home.
They ain't been putting up a whole lot of points.
No, so they're not putting up a lot of points. Whereas if you
would want to go to the Rams.
You would think, right?
Yep.
If you go with the Commandos and what they've been scoring, 30, 36 against the Eagles, 20, 42, 26, 18. Damn, look at the Niners.
Oh, no.
They came to play.
Yes, they did.
Hey, Cowboy fans ought to be happy.
$38 seconds left to go. Ooh, they're bringing it. Ooh, nice play by Mr. Irrelevant.
You really like passing.
Well, never. I'm an Eagles fan. Yeah. Drew gets lubed with Diddy oil when singing "Fly Eagles Fly." That's enough of that. Jimmy Pearsall, or whatever his name is, Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, he's going to be a good receiver.
Yes, he is. Purdy wants to get paid, Chuck, big time. Everybody has their faults, dude. Yeah. It was a joke. You missed the joke there, Chuck. Ultra said that Drew lubes himself up with Diddy oil while listening to that, so I played that. I would take Shanahan for offensive. Shanahan ain't coming for offensive coordinator. He would come to be the head coach.
Yes, I'd take him.
He's busted our ass. Pause. He busted our butts many times. Coyote, have you guys seen what we have on IR? We have what, $90 million on IR? Something like that. 50% of our team is on the injury reserve, and salary wise.
Oh, he's a yard short.
Yes, it went backwards.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want that. Here you go. Oof. Get down, son. To George Kittle. He's going to be Batman again soon if you don't watch it.
Flag.
That illegal screen, that shit that they did to us early in the year. Now the referees finally catch up to it. Remember that illegal shit they did to us?
Play. Yep.
That pick. Oh, so now you finally called it.
Philly D, you'd be dead in a month. Oh God. My what do you call it? My sister-in-law, my wife's sister. She was renting she's actually in Colorado, but she was renting a room in Ocean City because she was going to the hospital, a lot, and it was just cheaper for her to rent a room down in Ocean City because it was it's cheap. It's off season, but the guy in the apartment upstairs is a diehard Eagles fan, but he also beat his wife, and it was just every night was a problem. I'm like, how the hell could it be a problem this year? I mean, he would go nuts during Eagles games. I mean, like they're like winning. God forbid. I bet my house that we would win yesterday game. No, you didn't. Don't say that, Coyote. Rent a room, just go to get an out. Now, Bruce, this is a nice place, actually.
Oh.
He missed. Fucking idiot.
Wide right.
Well, there's no wind. Look at the damn flags.
Yeah. And they drafted him like in the third or fourth round.
Yeah. Go get yourself an Aubrey. Go find one. They're easy.
And he's 20 for 31.
Not a room, not rent a room. I guess she rented an apartment. It was a room with a little bathroom and a little kitchenette. Bruce, I don't know. It was in Ocean City though. It was nice.
That's not good. That's not good. 20 for 31.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
You ain't no Brandon Aubrey.
No, I'm surprised he hasn't been released.
They're gonna lose by 3, like 2 points. You watch.
Yep.
I'll be right back, boys.
Troy, how's your appendix?
I'm doing okay. Just relaxing, waiting to see what else happens with it.
Darn, Kelsey don't got small, Troy.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. Down to 484. From 618 when I had my surgery almost a year ago.
Well, that's good. Good to hear that.
I thought you somehow Kelsey at first, Troy. That's the reason why I laughed.
All right, we're back.
We're here.
Shoot. Let me see. Any news of the day here?
This time next week, we're going to get all the coaches that get fired.
Cleveland invokes the Modell law to keep Browns from leaving town. Browns were going to leave town? Cleveland will be playing hardball to keep its pro football here in town. The city has decided to invoke the Modell law in an effort to keep the Browns from leaving town and building a dome stadium in Brook Park. So I guess they want to do a dome stadium.
Well, up there, I could somewhat understand that.
Yeah.
But, you know. Tell you what, they're true football fans because they haven't had nothing to cheer about the last how many years?
Yeah.
I would say since the 80s when Marty Schottenheimer was there.
Yeah. A long time ago.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn, here you go. Dan Quinn, we're going to fight like hell to keep the number 6 seed.
Okay, well, good. Fight like hell.
They would like to keep it that way. With Sunday's results across the league, Commanders enter the final week of the season, the number 6 seed. While Philadelphia has won the NFC East and Washington can advance to number 5, head coach Dan Quinn told reporters this Monday the press conference the remaining 6 seed is significant, so we can all expect to see starters play in Sunday's regular season finale.
That's good.
That's good news.
Yeah, it is.
So we're going to get our 10th loss on Sunday, right?
Well, hopefully we do.
Hopefully.
I don't want to pull a New York Giants and win.
That was absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, you know, I got on Bad Dog last night, and he wasn't happy about it either. He says, "What are we doing?"
Yep, exactly. Nick Sirianni says still not there on decision about playing starters in Week 18. So we'll see about that. All right, let's have a little fun and let's have a little fun. We'll do 5 rounds. Let's have a little fun. Let's see how bad this mock draft turns out. Let's see who's all the studs that are on the board. Let's see here. All right. Travis Hunter, Will Campbell, Mason Graham, Cam Ward, Ashton Genty, Shedeur Sanders, McMillan. It's okay because these are all going to be gone anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Let's just hide all the trades. So we're looking at edge rusher out of Texas A&M, Luther Burden, and Emeka Egbuka. Thank God Kelvin Banks Jr. went to the offensive tackle out of Texas. So, in this...
I think you got to take Emeka there.
Yeah, I would say
then.
Egbuka or Burden, whoever they like. We're going to go with Egbuka. But you know what? Let's see the trade offers.
Yeah, go ahead and pull up those trade offers.
Well, we could drop to 4 picks and get 48, but we'd have to give up 78, so I don't like that.
No.
We could drop to 25, 58. Nah, we're not going to reject that. 31, we're going to reject that. We're just going to sit and take a player that we need. We can't drop too far. You know, that's our problem.
No.
Here's an example.
Ryan, I think you get
The
rated.
situation matters when it comes to body language analysis.
Like a what?
The man frequently
I
crosses
think you
his
get
arms,
rated.
which could be interpreted as him being closed off
What
or
does he say?
trying to self-soothe.
I'm
However,
not sure.
a few
Yeah.
moments later, the police officer motions for him to come
Somebody's
with
got
him
their
to
TV
Yeah,
turned.
whose
where
TV
it's
is
a
that
little
loud?
warmer. With that
Yeah,
additional
somebody-
information, the crossed arms can likely be
Probably.
There it is, Troy. All right, so let's hide this for a second. All right, so we're sitting here. We took Egbuka, okay? We're sitting there. We got the edge from Arkansas. We got defensive tackle. Kenneth Grant is on the board. Caleb Johnson.
Tommy, you got rated in your chat. Somebody rated your chat.
Oh, I got rated. Okay, there you go. Rhino, the Rhino boys. Make sure you hit the like while you're in here. Thank you. So what are we going to do here? I like Jada Barron. You got Caleb Johnson.
Don't need to run it back this early.
Yeah, so it's like Jack Sawyer's there. I kind of like the safety out of Texas here. That's me. You know, so let's look at the trade offer. 67, 139 in a second. 61 and 62. Oof. But I don't want to drop that far. So we're just going to stick and pick here. Let's take, what do you think?
Jahdae Barron?
Yeah, either Jahdae Barron.
Or the guy from Ohio State.
Yeah, man, that's my only thing. I think we need a safety with all of our injuries in the secondary.
Mm-hmm. And Jahdae Barron
take the Texas kid.
And I really like the edge rusher, but like there's a few of them. I think and I like Kenneth Grant, but you give me Barron. We're just, for shits and giggles. I only did 5 rounds, so this is where we could potentially, trade back up,
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Well, let's, let's let it roll. Maybe we can get back in the 4th with some of our 5ths. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what's on the board. We're going to reject. We're going to reject. Okay. So we got Egbuka and Barron. So what they're saying, best available. You got Turner, the defensive tackle, Texas A&M. Jackson Dart, our guy. They're not going to take him as much as I would like him. We already got a receiver, so Ollie Gordon.
I didn't know this, but I did not know that Jackson Dart was a USC transfer.
Offensive tackle. Yeah, look where they got Josh Simmons at.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
To me, he's going in the first round, so I'm going to just ignore that.
That's what I do sometimes.
And just like the safety we got, he may not be there either, but that's a little bit more
realistic.
Yeah.
I think you got to go offensive tackle there.
Or a running back. You got
Who is your offensive tackle?
Well, if I'm taking, you got offensive tackle Ernest Green from Georgia, 6'4", 320.
Way too high.
Yeah, to me, if I'm going Josh Simmons, if I was, but to me, how about we go? So we don't
My
know
guess is he'll be there for you on the next pick.
How about we can go Jackson Dart, but I don't think they're going to do that. We could, we could. We can go running back. You got Singleton.
Take Ollie Gordon.
Ollie Gordon. Is he there?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, I would take him.
Scatterboo, Ollie Gordon. I don't know who they like, but let's just say Ollie Gordon. Now we got our running back. We bring back
you
Rico.
can look and see if Scatterboo's there also in the next round too.
We're just messing. We're getting ready to. The game's back on. I'm going to see if I can get back in the fourth round real quick, but we got to see who we want. Let's pause the draft. How about this? Well, let's see. Offensive tackle. Yeah, see, they have Josh Simmons still there. Let's go defensive edge rusher. Josiah Stewart out of Michigan. Oof. Nah, they're not going to go with him. Yeah, defensive tackle. Yeah, I'm getting to the point now where I don't know a lot of these guys. So, just let it go.
I see Lander Barton went to the Chiefs.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get back. Let's go defense. Let's go. Well, we already picked up. Oh no, we don't have a. Let's see, linebacker. We got Lawson.
I like Lawson.
Yeah, from Alabama.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get up and let's see if we can trade with the Raiders. Let's propose a trade with the Raiders. We'll give them. We'll give them 170 and 171. We want 106. Really? Fuck out of here. That's crazy. That they would jump at that.
Would they?
Yeah, we trade for their fourth and they get 2 5s. Sure, they would. We got, so.
Well, let's see what's there when we come to draft, and if somebody comes up wants where we're at.
This is where you could definitely move within the draft. So, but like I said, a lot of these names aren't going to be there, so it's kind of weird.
Right.
Oh, that's right. We don't have a fourth rounder this year.
No, that's why I said I tried to trade 2 of our 5s to get back in. All right, linebacker out of Michigan, Barnum. Dylan Gabriel still in the back. Scatterboo, we can go with 2 running backs. Jimmy Horn. I like Jimmy Horn. But we have a receiver, so let's just go with the best linebacker. Let's go with the best defensive player. Let's go with a linebacker.
Nice.
Devin Neal, he's there.
He's a good back too.
Yeah.
Hey, Schwar, your basketball team is the Jazz?
Yep.
It's linebacker. We got ourselves a linebacker. So we got Egbuka, Barron, Gordon, linebacker. So we're finishing up our picks here.
Troy, who's your baseball team?
Dodgers.
They won the World Series this year.
Oh, don't remind me.
Boy, you got 3 picks right in a row.
That
would be nice.
Well, that's what we have. This is what happens in the 5th round. That's why I said
Got to take Jimmy Horn then.
We'll go Jimmy Horn. Since we're going to lose Rico, we'll take Devin Neal. And then we'll go with a big defensive tackle out of South Carolina, Tonka Hemingway. Bang.
Yeah.
Ultra Cowboy said the Tokyo Dodgers.
There you go. That's 5 rounds, people. That's without a 4th round pick. If we don't trade at all. Now, Barron may not be there, but he may be there. Ollie Gordon, everything I see, something like that. You pick your linebacker that you like. It don't have to be him. It could be anybody. Get your defensive tackle. Tonka's a big boy. So they don't have it here, but he's a big boy. So, yeah, something like that. That would be fun. But all right, everybody, here we go. Touchdown, Detroit. Bang, bang.
Going for 2?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, they're going for 2.
Yeah, they're going for 2.
And see, just think if they would have scored before halftime, they would be taking it. Well, yeah, they would. They're in the league. They would have been in the league right now. They would have added on to that league.
Yeah, they would be tacking on.
Yeah. Y'all see Warner react.
I'll be right back.
Got him. We got a tie game, baby. I just said that. I just said that, Joe Buck.
This is going to be one hell of a game tonight.
Yeah.
And we have ourselves a tie game. We got ourselves a tie game.
Try this one on, Brian. What do you think it would take to get Myles Garrett out of Cleveland to us?
It's going to take a number 1 at least. He's one of the best players in football.
Yeah. Oh no, they say he loved Cleveland.
Oh, he would come to Dallas if he could. He's from Dallas. He's from that Dallas area.
He's a Dallas kid.
He wanted to play for Dallas, but Dallas wasn't drafting number 1.
Listen, I can't imagine that they could do that with the salary cap. I couldn't imagine.
No.
I don't think.
And there it is. Ultra just says a $55 million salary cap. That's what happens when you pay your guys. You have to wait a few years before you can even unload the player.
Yeah, Cleveland isn't about to pay $55 million.
No. But I understand the question because he's wasting his talent.
Yeah, he is. I would not be shocked to see him traded.
And I bet you right now, Jerry's probably saying, "Damn, why did I help with this?"
Tommy T, we would have to throw in some stuff if
I would imagine we'd probably have to.
Micah wouldn't be enough.
20 million. I'd imagine we might have to pay 20 million of that cap hit, wouldn't we?
We would pay. I bet we would end up paying most of it.
Everybody wants to play in Dallas, Drew, but at the end of the day, they all want the money, so they're going to follow the money. They're not going to go play for the star, but all things relative, they definitely want to play in Dallas. It's cheaper.
Mama Ford.
What's that?
Mama Ford.
Mama Ford, the owner of the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, you never see her. It's funny. We see Jerry every day, but you never see her.
Oh, that's going back.
Which one of them is the GM?
Where? For who?
for the Detroit. They're showing all these guys.
Yeah, it's 5 of them working in the front office.
Gonna eat a cocaine ball here.
And
Nice.
you figure one of them got to be her son.
Could be.
Ooh, he took a shot.
I will say this: San Francisco showed up to play.
Yes, they
They,
did.
they could have laid down and played dead, but they showed up.
Yeah.
San Francisco have nothing to play for, right?
Nope.
No.
Except drafting ahead of us.
Yeah. Well, if they lose this game, they fall behind us.
Yeah, Detroit will end up winning this game, but we'll see. Wow. Bang, bang.
Yeah, that's who's having himself a good game tonight is Pearsall.
Indeed.
Yeah. Oh, Purdy really wants to get paid, don't he?
Yeah.
Looking good.
But see, what frustrates me is
Whoa.
I have a good game tonight, but when they play Arizona down in the desert, their last game of the year, he'll suck.
Yeah.
And that's probably the reason why they haven't paid him yet. It's because of his inconsistency. Touchdown.
Wow.
Yeah. This is the kind of game we haven't really seen all year where your offense is just clicking on every freaking series.
Mm-hmm. Golden Corral.
Golden Corral is in town. What's up, bro?
Golden Corral. Ain't been there forever.
What, 2 days?
Yeah. Yeah. Just here watching. Here counting down the days for the NFL season to end. I'm ready for this shit to be over with. Get this off season going, free agency going. I want to see what this damn front office does.
Yeah, I hear you.
The guys on the fan today, man, they were asking Steven some pretty hard questions, actually.
And what did
I don't
you
know if you
think?
heard that interview.
What did he say?
I think they were asking him like they're asking him shit like, how the Eagles have the ability to, make all these moves, but then, all the players, and then we don't have any money, but yet they have all these guys that are on these big contracts. And Steven just kind of got silent there for a little bit.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Yeah, Derek can admit his wrong, but Stephen can't.
There was a
Steven,
few
that's right.
questions they asked him that got him stumped. Why don't you put Trey Lance in when basically it's irrelevant, we're not making the playoffs? They basically asked him that, like, why not put him in? It doesn't make any sense. And that stumped him. He didn't know what to really respond to that one either. Except we're gonna finish strong. I mean, I think he was kind of surprised at the shit they were asking him.
At this point, who cares how we finish? It doesn't matter. Our problem is Stephen Jones. It's not Jerry, it's Stephen. He's the money decider.
Yep, ready for this to be over.
It's almost over, Wade. Almost over.
And Kittle's telling him, just get me the damn ball all the time. Oh.
They're taking the deep ball away from Detroit. Oh, nice. Oh, it's coming back. Oh no, it's defense.
You're gonna love this, man.
Must be a good draft.
I just decided to trade away. Like trade a few times. You know, I'm not taking anything that will be crazy because I know they won't be there. But interesting, very interesting. Now, one of the guys I took hasn't declared yet, so. All right, here we go. 28-21.
Detroit's already going back down the field.
Yeah, they're moving. So I said these two. Oof.
These offenses are clicking tonight.
You know what's funny? We haven't seen a punter tonight.
Nope. It was like Dallas playoff game, except we weren't the one moving the ball. Against,
oh my God, that's bad memories. That was Green Bay.
That was bad.
That was bad.
So what do I need? I need linebacker. I could use a good linebacker. All right, here we go. Detroit sacked. Jared Goff goes down.
That's a big sack too.
Bosa.
It took him out of field goal range. I don't know why he went back like that.
You said we hadn't seen a punt, so Thomas, you jinxed them.
No, they're still in field goal range.
About a 58.
57. Oh, that's down the pike.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. But they said that Detroit's kicker is an archery 2.0. Because they got him from the UFL too.
There's gonna be a lot of soccer guys kick now.
This is crazy. Oh, God. I still got 1, 2, 3. Still got 5 picks left.
I've done that too, where you trade down 2 or 3 times.
Well, I traded down a couple times to 30.
That's what I did.
I'm going to show you what I ended up with.
You ended up getting about 9 picks.
I got more than that. They need to sign me up right now. We are set, boys. Oh God! Don't get me wrong. I'm losing steam here with what's left.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the clock again at 190. Okay. I drafted safety, edge, wide receiver, running back, QB, linebacker, running back, defensive tackle, offensive guard.
No, we don't need free agency.
Nah, we're just going to
be the youngest team in football.
Let's see here. Never have enough edge rushers. Never have enough edge rushers. So let's go with a corner. We haven't drafted a corner yet. Let's go with the one out of Oregon. I like him.
Zai somebody?
No, this is Cameron Alexander. We could use a corner, whatever. I'll show you the picture of when it's done. Okay.
Did the Rams clinch that? No, they didn't.
Not yet.
Yes, I think they did. They clinched the playoffs.
Yes, they did. They did.
Yeah, the Rams did clinch yesterday.
Okay.
Thanks to somebody losing last night.
Oh, because Atlanta lost, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Atlanta lost, Washington and the Rams clinched yesterday.
Yeah, that's right.
Salary cap? We don't need that. We're golden. Let's see. Do I have any more picks left? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, I got 1 left. Oh, I got 2 left. Shit. Damn.
Oh, he took a shot. Oh,
That's a flag.
Yeah.
Pass interference.
Oh, yeah. And the ball wasn't going to be caught. It was going to be picked off. The ball wouldn't have been caught. I don't know why he bumped into him like that. Damn. That's about a 45-yard penalty. But Alabama, he's from Alabama too. I ain't gonna lie. Alabama DBs suck in the pros.
All right, here you go. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Number 30, I took Jahdae Barron. 44, I took Jack Sawyer. Interception. There it goes. Yeah, at 30, I took Barron. 44, I took Sawyer, edge rusher, Ohio State. 51, I took Evan Stewart, assuming he declares. 61, I took Judkins, running back out of Ohio State. 78, I took Jackson Dart, Randy. I took
There you
Jackson
go.
Dart. 149, I got a linebacker out of UCLA. 170, I took another running back, Devin Neal. Just
He's a good
assuming,
back.
assuming that we're not bringing back Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Then I took a defensive tackle. Then I got a guard out of Oregon State. I got a corner out of Oregon, an edge out of Oregon.
How many picks did you get?
A defensive tackle out of Texas, a linebacker out of Oklahoma State, and a defensive tackle out of NC State. I drafted 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14 players. Let's go.
That's the kind of draft we need.
And did you sign the biggest name free agents out there? You sign them too?
We traded for no, I don't know what we did, dude. I'm just
traded for Chris Jones.
Nah, we didn't trade for Chris Jones.
Vita Vea, maybe. I would gladly give my first round pick for Vita Vea. I'm sorry, I would.
Does anyone know if
straight up
Ohtani taking bets? Probably is, Ultra. Probably is.
Would you do that? Would you do that, Brian? If the Buccaneers said a first round pick for Vita Vea, would you do it straight up?
I don't think so. Not a first. I don't think Vita. I think he's getting a little long in the tooth. Let me see. Let me see here.
What's he been in the league? About 7 years?
He's got to be close to 30. February. He turns 30 in February. So he'll be 30 this year. You don't have to give up a 1. Not at all. They're not trading him, so it don't matter. But, to me, that's not a move Dallas would make at this stage of his career.
Yeah, when you got a guy like that, you just don't get rid of him.
This is the guy right here. This guy here is who they would go after. Just turned 27 in July. Won Jeffrey Simmons, defensive tackle. That would be the guy to go get.
Yep.
He's my dream free agent pick.
Well,
he's not a free agent. They'd have to trade for him.
No. What I was saying that, he's my dream pick of a free agent. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. If we give Rabel, he may try and make it happen. You never know.
That's right, because he coached Tennessee.
I'm so hoping, man, they let McCarthy walk.
Oh, I would definitely do it for Max Crosby. Ultra. I would give up 13 for Max Crosby yesterday. I would do that and go get a young receiver.
Yeah.
If I'm for sure, I think Jeff Simmons was Mike Vrabel's first round draft choice.
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
I think he was his first round draft choice.
Daniel Park, thanks for doing the channel memberships. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, guys, I hate the 49ers, but I want them to win tonight because I want the Vikings to get the #1 seed in the NFC. Indigenous, that wouldn't... It all comes down to next week, though, right?
Yeah. Next week is the decider for home field advantage.
If Detroit loses tonight, it don't matter, right?
No.
Nope. That's why I said I think the Niners can actually win.
I'm going for Minnesota. They said they're the oldest sports franchise without a championship in the United States.
Detroit.
No, Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah. I seen that flash on the screen. I was like, damn, that's a terrible it's a terrible stat.
There you go. Max Crosby, 27 years old. He'll be 28. He'll be 28 when we start the season. I'd give a 13 up right now for him.
I don't see the Raiders getting rid of him.
Well, there was a little bit of talk of that, though.
Was there?
Let's just assume something here. Let's assume that.
With the Raiders, do some trading.
Well, let's just assume that they screwed themselves out of quarterback, right? So let's say they take Genty or somebody with their pick because both quarterbacks are gone.
Where are the Raiders at now?
Like 6, I think. Let me see.
Oh, they're getting a quarterback. All right, trade up.
No, the Raiders dropped to 8.
Oh, shit.
So the Raiders dropped to 8. So that's what I'm saying. If they can get like an Ashton Genty at 8 and then trade with us and go and get themselves.
You want Dak Prescott? Sure.
We couldn't do it.
When they
Not
last,
this
they
year.
won, they won last week and yesterday.
Give us Max Crosby for the number 13. Done.
Oh, you had him. Why did you throw the ball at him?
Yeah, I know.
You had him for the clean shot. He threw it straight at his feet when he was open. I'm just saying.
You might have the 11th pick if this holds up. If Niners win tonight, Wade, we go to 12.
12.
Yeah.
So that helps, and we could get as high as 11. How he didn't even see it.
Hit the field goal,
Oh,
man.
it sure didn't.
I don't know. I might go for it here.
You got a whole fourth quarter to go.
Yeah, I know, but this is true. Kick the field goal. What? What are you owing?
Not how the way he ran his pattern.
I thought you saw something. Like, damn.
I was gonna say that was a quick play to turn around.
Yeah, that was real quick.
Come on, Dave.
He is going for it.
Amon-Ra.
Got him. Good luck stopping that, boys. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, I was wrong.
I just don't see the Eagles being able to keep up with that kind of offense. I just don't.
So with Detroit.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to watch. That I
sure
know.
will be.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, barely. 31-28. Detroit takes the lead. Bang, bang. On the door.
This is a bomb burner. Last Monday night game, bomb burner.
So the Eagles can't become the number 1 seed.
No.
No. Washington blew that last.
They are all done. They'll be in the number 2 seed.
Okay.
Washington blew that last week. You should have kept your ass in Frisco, John. Don't get mad. You probably would have had the job by now.
Yeah, really.
No, John, come on down to Dallas. We'll take you.
What's he upset about?
I guess because the guy was played off on the goal line like he was.
Yeah, that looks like something Dallas would do.
Yeah, it does.
Not knowing what the hell to do, playing off.
Yeah.
You got to be aggressive. Use the goal line as a boundary.
That's it. He ain't gonna go behind you.
Right. It had to be perfect. Everything, that's
Mhm.
risky. Boom, boom, boom. Ultra. It's a weak draft. Better to trade back. It's easy enough for us if there is a difference maker at wide receiver. Yep.
Hey, Brian.
Yes, sir.
He may be gone too if you think about it. Kyle may be gone too if you think about it.
Nah, he ain't going
No,
nowhere.
I don't see them getting rid of him. He's too good of a coach.
Yeah.
He is, but
I'd snatch him up in a heartbeat.
Wow, nice. Now you got to watch this play. He hung in there. You got to give.
Yeah, he did.
You got to give Purdy credit. He hung in there and threw it a dime in stride. That's impressive.
Randy, them Super Bowls he blew.
Yeah.
Well, I don't consider him misblowing them. I mean, they got there. We haven't smelled one. That's the difference. I mean, they were there. We haven't been there.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I'll say this: we better get rid of our coaching staff and get a young, fresh, new coaching staff, or Vrabel or somebody. I don't care. I just want changes.
You get Vrabel in. All I just got to say is Jerry, Steven, stay out the way. Let this man coach the team. Stay out the way. I know you want puppets, but man, you got a disciplinarian. He's a winner. Stay out the way. Stay out the way. Let this man handle his business. He's gonna boost up your ego by letting him work. Stay out the way, please. Stay out the way. Your ego is gonna boost up anyway if you stay out the way. Basic common sense. It took George Steinbrenner to get out the way when he brought in a disciplinarian named Joe Torre. Stay out the way. When George Steinbrenner did it, he won about 7 World Series after that. Remember, you said George Steinbrenner was one of your hero owners. Do what George Steinbrenner did. But as we all know,
Thomas.
he can't help himself. Yeah.
Steve Cohen is the new Steinbrenner now.
Oh.
Steve Cohen, the Mets new owner, he's the new George Steinbrenner now.
Oh, that looked tasty. That looked tasty, man. That lamb chop. You see that lamb chop, Randy?
I see it.
That sucker looked tasty.
It did.
Now, what were you saying, Asia?
I said the Mets new owner, Steve Cohen, he's the new George Steinbrenner now. He got a lot of money.
Oh, Steve Cohen.
Yeah.
Who does he own?
The Mets.
Oh.
He just signed Juan Soto to a big deal.
Yeah, he did. Sign up for all 9 figures. I think he signed up for almost 9 figures. Man. This is straight offense tonight. If you're a defensive player on one of these teams, you better be going somewhere and sit down tonight. Uh-oh. Oh, he could have picked that off. He slipped. He could have had his second interception. He slipped. Mm-mm. Okay, Randy, are we looking at our first punt? It's 4th and 10 at the 40.
That was a good stop.
It was.
Real good stop.
No. They're going to kick a long one. A 58-yard attempt.
He ain't making this shit. He ain't.
I knew you was
Brandon Aubrey. Damn.
He missed it.
He's short. Wide left.
Almost had it.
Oh.
It's game time.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel having Soto back in your division again?
Who? Oh, Juan Soto, yeah.
Yeah, how you feel having Soto back in your division?
It is what it is, man. The Mets just keep getting richer and richer.
Yeah, they gave
Fine. I'm not even mad that we got a lot of good players. I'm not even mad.
Of course you wouldn't be mad. You're a Mets fan.
I'm not a Mets fan. I'm a Yankee fan.
Oh shit, that's right. You're a Yankee fan.
I'm a Yankee fan working in City Field.
You work for the Mets. That's right. Or you work at City Field.
Yeah, Brian, they gave that boy 9 figures. I'm like,
yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy T. We're gonna find out real soon. All the talk comes to an end, man. We'll see who the best team is in the NFC, and we'll see who the best team in the AFC, and we'll see if anybody can dethrone the Chiefs. We're all gonna see.
Yep.
We are gonna see. Mets are not going anywhere, Oscar says. I don't know, man. Mets were close last year. Now, Soto, they gave him a lot of money. Yes.
I think the Phillies got a player. They got Max Kepler, and they just got signed somebody else.
Yeah. Phillies got a couple lower end, so some veterans. So that'll be fine. Yeah, that's good. That'll be good. Max Fried out of the NL East is blessing for the. It definitely is. That definitely is.
Got him from the Braves.
Brian, you scared of Braves? Y'all already knocked them out.
Yeah, I know, but still a good pitcher.
Who did Max Fried go to?
Yankees. He's still the Yankees.
That's right.
He went to Yankees from the Braves.
And Yankees got a good closer now too. They just traded for Devin Williams.
All right, here we go. We got 13 minutes to go in the game here. Detroit. Ooh, look at that. Jahmyr Gibbs. Oof, oof, oof. Gets what? 2 yards out of that? That's impressive. He probably ran. You got to be careful. That looked like a weird hit. He got up slow.
Brian, are you watching your Sixers right now?
No. I'm watching the football game.
Oh, there's the flag. It looked like he was dragged on.
Hey, Troy.
Yeah, go ahead.
How you not an Angel fan?
They're my second team. Only because our minor league baseball team is their affiliate.
Go fucking Birds!
4 from 3.
Laporta wide open. It's coming down the wire, guys. Whoever has the ball last is going to win this game.
There he is.
Drugs
Hey,
are bad.
Brian.
Yes.
Justin is the Astro fan.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Stros,
But what
man.
the hell?
He lives there. I don't blame him, right?
They might lose Budman.
Yeah. Another 1991 Warrior talking about Super Bowl 3 decades ago. Bobby. Again, it's not like you're running away with Super Bowls every year. You know, that's the thing. It's not like you're the New England or Kansas City or shit. Who else has multiple Super Bowls? Tampa Bay, right?
Pittsburgh.
No, I'm talking about modern, like after the 90s.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I know ultimately who has a lot of, but I think Tampa Bay's won multiple.
No, I think they've only won 2 since the 90s.
That's what I mean, multiple too, more than one. No,
Okay.
they're going back and forth in the chat regarding Eagles, and Bobby says something about Dallas 30 years. Again, you know, if it really,
I'm at the bar and have a beer.
Yeah. Oh, you're at the bar? Golden
Yep.
Corral. I didn't think Golden Corral had liquor.
Oh, fuck.
That's once every blue moon.
Oh, he slipped.
Yeah, I thought maybe he blew out. I thought he pulled a Who was that Chicago Bear guy? Gentry. No, what was his name? The receiver for the Bears who tore both ACLs at the vet.
Wendell Davis.
Huh?
Wendell Davis, the receiver from LSU.
Wendell Davis. That's it.
Yeah, he blew both of them.
He blew both ACLs out at the vet. That shit show. Field goal's good. 6-point lead by Detroit.
Yeah, his career was shot to hell after that. You didn't hear from him no more.
Mm-mm.
And damn, I remember him when he was at LSU. He was an All-American.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
The last Super Bowl Washington won was in the 90s.
No, I don't. Yeah, had to have been.
Oh, the Cowboy just told me.
Yeah, Washington's last Super Bowl was before we went on our
Niners have
Super Bowl
gone
run.
longer than we have since winning a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, they won it the year before our last one.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, we were the two teams, the powerhouses then.
Mm-hmm. You know, it was us in Frisco.
Mm-hmm. I laughed my ass off when the Eagle fan kept saying, "Good job, Jerry. Keep up the good work."
Yeah, that was the best.
That was. And that might do some good. You don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Jerry just took it with a grain of salt. He didn't care. I don't know.
He looked like it was getting under his skin a little bit.
Yeah, he did. It did.
Good. Keep it up, Jerry. Keep it up.
Yeah. You're doing a great job.
Brian, just imagine if y'all still had Jimmy Johnson. This would be all different.
I don't know. Jimmy Johnson's old, But I hear what you're saying. I do. Definitely hear what you're saying.
Hopefully, these college games this week are going to be better than the ones the last time.
I think they have to be, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Ohio State, Oregon, Notre Dame, Georgia, Texas, Arizona State.
All right, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. 34-28, Detroit taking control, not taking no for an answer. The coach on the sideline is flexing. We'll see what happens here. I'd like to see a Niner come back and win 35-34 final, but there's too much time to say that. Help us out. Bang, bang.
Oh, first down.
42-41, 49ers.
Yeah, I would say Detroit's going to win this game. I say Detroit wins and the Niners stay ahead of us.
You know, Brian, if Dan Campbell if he would not have gambled like he did in the first half, this game should have been a runaway, if you think about it.
What did he gamble on?
You remember when he gambled inside the 5-yard line twice?
But he scored on the one.
Yeah.
So.
But, you know, he gambled twice early. Sack.
Ooh.
Well, you know, he gambled early in the game twice. He's from around this area. The guy that just did the sack, Jalen Reeves-Maybin. He come from a military family. think his dad is in the army in Fort Campbell. Oh. Hey. Oh, they called it a delay before he could call a timeout.
Big Sills don't pay back his bets. Come on now.
Purdy was the last pick in the draft.
Yeah, Mr. Irrelevant. That's why I call him Mr. Irrelevant. Because that's what they call the last pick.
Got most of it back.
Indeed. $1 million cap hit. Welcome to you're getting ready to be rich, Brock Purdy. You're getting ready to be rich, my man. Brock Purdy is the exact reason why, Randy, I say you always draft a quarterback.
I totally agree.
Because they thought they had their quarterback in the future, and they were just drafting a developmental guy. And Trey Lance. Remember, they had Lance. And, and meanwhile, Brock Purdy has turned it around, and give him, he's been to the Super Bowl.
He's done more than a lot of quarterbacks.
Yep. So,
yeah, I agree with you totally. I think you could draft a quarterback just about every year.
Jackson Dart, baby.
That's it.
Jackson Dart.
We need him.
Jackson Dart. You watch the Raiders take him in the second round. Blow us out of the water.
Actually, whatever team that doesn't get him and their quarterback in the first round it very well might be.
Well, I was thinking like Quinn Ewers might be that guy, but I like Dart better, so it's just interesting. I would love to get me some Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I would too.
Because he's a California kid. Nobody don't know about that.
Yeah.
Dart is a California kid. He started his college career at USC.
I can see that too, Tommy. Oregon Raiders looking at the Oregon quarterback. Raiders looking at the Oregon quarterback. Yeah, I can see that, Tommy T. I could see that. But I mean, I don't have any faith in Dallas anymore right now. They don't do anything in free agency, and they just draft for need instead of just sitting there taking the best guys. Just because you signed your $60 million, your quarterback doesn't mean you don't draft a young one. Especially with all those picks, especially if you trade down, like I said, you can get all kind of picks. So I don't know. We'll see. We got time. All right, here we go. 1st and 15 for the Niners. Seems like everybody's wide open tonight.
That does on both teams.
Yeah.
I see the 49ers trading Deebo Samuel in the offseason.
Me too.
Because of McMillan, he's coming on. Jennings is a good receiver. They don't need receivers. They got Ayuk. They just re-signed.
I could see Deebo going to
But then the 49ers had Trey Lance.
Yes, that's what we were saying. They had Trey Lance, and they still drafted in the last pick of the draft. They drafted Brock Purdy.
You need to do that. That was stupid.
Yeah, that was stupid.
And then Jerron Jennings put on the acting job.
Yeah, that was an acting job, big time.
Yeah, you got to be. Thank you, Troy. You got to be disciplined. And then plus, you're getting ready for the playoffs, man. You don't have time to be acting like some 5-year-old child in the sandbox.
I can see Deebo going to like the New York Giants. Oh, interception. Mr. Irrelevant just threw a pick.
He jumped that.
Yeah, he jumped that big time.
He jumped the hell out of that.
That's going to be a game right there.
Nah, there's still a lot of time left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to stop Detroit.
Yeah, that's true, Randy. That's true. Deebo will be a Raven. Quote the Raven. Nevermore. That's definitely a Raven. There you go. What's the matter, John Lynch? You're looking at
What's wrong?
Jackson Dart all of a sudden, aren't you? You're like, am I going to pay this fraud? Am I going to pay this guy?
No, he's thinking, am I going to Dallas?
Nah, that ain't happening. I would love that, but he's thinking, is Steve Young taking my job?
Yeah, that could happen.
No, that's the rumor.
He's saying, damn, I should have made that
Right,
damn.
you remember when T.O. was a 49er?
Yes.
Did he win with them? Super Bowl with them?
No, he did not.
T.O.
No. He lost to
Steve
Green
Young,
Bay,
yes, he
remember?
did. Steve Young won one with the Niners.
Yeah, 94.
No, he said, she said T.O. I said no.
Oh, T.O.
Terrell Owens. I thought you said Steve Young. Sorry.
Yeah,
No,
so-
T.O. did not win a Super Bowl with anybody.
No, Steve Young won. He won 3 with the 49ers.
We have some questions.
Cause the first 2, he backed up Joe.
T.O. never won a Super Bowl. Remember? They blew the game against Green Bay. I think, didn't they? Or did they win? No, maybe they won against Green Bay. But they
To get to their Super Bowl?
I thought there was a championship game.
Yeah, the 3 years in a row they
Yeah.
played us.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, did the 49ers always have your number? Or that's just that year?
Oh, you talking about T.O.? No, he lost that. He lost that Super Bowl against New England on a broken leg. Remember?
Yeah.
T.O. was also in the Super Bowl with the Eagles.
That's what we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He lost that Super Bowl against New England. He was playing for broken leg and what's his name was throwing up all over the place.
McNabb.
Yeah, McNabb was throwing up all over the place.
That's when they had McNabb.
Huh?
That's when the Eagles had McNabb at their quarterback.
Yeah.
I think that was the only Super Bowl T.O. was in, wasn't it?
No,
Yep.
I think he was in the Super Bowl with the Patriots too. But they lost. I think they lost to the Giants.
He was in. He did not play with the Giants.
I mean T.O. He was with the Patriots.
No, he wasn't.
This is a lot to take in.
Randy Moss was with the Patriots. First down.
All right, Brian, I think I'm going to head off to bed now.
All right, buddy. You have a good night.
I will, and then probably see you on New Year's Day.
Okay. Sounds
Take
good.
care.
All right, bye-bye.
That's my wife saying goodbye.
Good night.
All right.
My bad,
34-28.
Tom. My bad, Tom. I thought that was T.O. Everybody saying more.
No, you can.
Mm.
Oh no, he caught 2 interceptions tonight.
Yeah, I think Detroit's gonna win this game.
Yeah, especially if they at least kick a field goal on this drive, it's over. Because San Francisco would have to score twice. Oh yeah, new set of downs too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still think Detroit can lose next week.
Yep.
I do too.
I
do too.
really
They better
think
not
Minnesota can beat them as good as they're playing. So,
division opponent. They know each other real
Yep.
easy. Yeah, it's you don't take them for granted. Heck, I thought all year they weren't that good. They keep proving me wrong.
You know what, Brian? You right about that because I saw the first game they played up in US Bank up in Minneapolis, and Minnesota had Detroit. Some way, somehow, Minnesota found the way to win that game on the last drive.
Yep. I just see that being a close game.
The Bears looking at Ben Johnson.
So what now?
I said the
so what now?
Bears. They looking at Ben Johnson as the new head coach.
I can see him getting that job too in Chicago. It wouldn't surprise me if he do land a job in Chicago. That's just me.
He just gets the ball out to everybody.
Yeah, he does. He uses every player on the team.
He does, and then plus he know that San Fran is selling out now.
Well, if they kick a field goal, that puts them 2 scores ahead, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep, it does.
And like I told you a while ago, you know, if they kick a field goal on this drive, if you ask me, the game is really over because San Francisco had to score twice.
Yep.
Oh, ball game.
Explosive.
That's all
That
she
is
wrote.
explosion right
He's
there.
fast. He is fast. I wanted him too.
And you said it, man. You really said it. After halftime, you said Detroit was gonna run off with it.
Yeah, I thought they would. Just how it was going.
Mm-hmm.
They're just that good, people.
Yeah, they are.
Niners are treating this game like their Super Bowl.
Brian, you got some good young players on your team right now. That's fast.
Wow, this Detroit defense is so scary.
Brian.
Again.
Game time. Brian.
Yes.
You got some good young players on your team right now. That's fast.
Yeah.
And he missed the field goal,
missed
Brian.
the extra point. It's only
I mean, what I'm saying,
still up 12.
Yeah, they're still up 2 touchdowns. Heck, you blinking, he was by you. That's how fast he is.
Yeah.
That's how Tony Dorsett was. You give him the ball, he gets by you, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over. He run past you like
he just missed a field goal.
Missed the point.
All right, guys, I'm getting off. My phone's about to die.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you. Have a good one.
Take it easy.
Be careful driving.
Be all right.
All right. Late.
He's over 100 yards tonight.
He is a budding star coming.
Who's that? Gibbs?
Gibbs, yeah. That's who I wanted the Cowboys to draft that year. But they traded up to number 12 and picked him. Everybody keeps saying that you don't draft a running back high. That's not true.
Yeah, he's one of Nick Saban boy. He's one of them Nick's. Oh, and he fumbled. Yeah,
in a way, I'm kind of.
I thought a fight done broke out.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Drew, you are in the hopper. Oh, I have to do a drawing.
What are they calling?
That dude Rolo.
He was down. Yep.
That
He was
dude
down by
Rolo was the winner of a t-shirt or hat. Well, t-shirt, really. I'll give him a hat if he wants.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's down right there.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
I'm just taking one day at a time.
That's all you could do.
All you can do, Asia.
That's all you could do.
Brian, there's the sweat sport that I got from Mark.
Is that star thing? Yeah, I got one. They're cool looking.
He gave me a shot glass. He gave me a.
Yeah, we all get them.
He gave me a shot glass too.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Thomas, where's your shot glass?
I'm looking at him. I got about. I got about 12 of them. Yeah, I got a lot of them from Mark.
Tommy, you didn't put on your shelf, your cowboy shelf?
Huh?
You didn't put your shot glass on your cowboy shelf in the back there?
So my shot glass.
Yeah. You didn't put it on your shelf in the background? I see it in the background.
Yeah. You see the football leg shelf?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
You just can't see the shot glasses right now because I'm at a nice distance.
I think the last team the Eagles want to see is Green Bay right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It just depends on how good Green Bay plays.
We'll be here to watch.
Yeah.
If they play Green
I think
Bay,
NFC's field is deeper than AFC.
If they play Green Bay, Mark gonna be the biggest Green Bay fan.
I think the NFC field is deeper. I think everybody assumes AFC is basically going to be Buffalo and Kansas City, with maybe the Ravens if their defense can keep playing well. The NFC is wide open.
Yeah, it is.
NFC, Eagles could do it. Detroit's going to most likely be the 1 seed. You got Minnesota, who's got the second best record. They're going to be a 5 seed. Green Bay, based on what they did last year, coming on strong. Tampa Bay, who won a playoff game last year, played great yesterday. It's just a deeper field. So whoever gets to the Super Bowl out of the NFC is going to have their work cut out for them. They were going to have to earn it.
Yeah.
Whoever gets there is going to have to earn it.
Brian, is Patrick Mahomes making more money doing commercials than football?
I doubt it. He's making good money.
I see him on so much commercials.
He does, but who knows? Endorsements, Look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan made more in Nike than he did.
They say his wife is a diva on social media.
Oh, really? What's the matter? You lost? That is what it is.
Yeah, Brian. I told a lot of these weirdos, and now I'm gonna say it. One of my nephews, he said, "Man, why do you keep all your shot glasses?" I told him, I said, "Hey, man, look. When we went on that Super Bowl, and he's a New England Patriot fan, I told him, I said, you and the rest of these crazy nephews I got, you weirdos, white Dallas Cowboy fans, when we went on that Super Bowl, you're going to have to take a shot out of the Dallas Cowboy shot glass. I don't want to hear nothing about no, ooh, I don't want to drink out of that. I don't want to. It's not going to feel right. You might take a shot. It ain't going to take them about 2 or 3 seconds. I know y'all like to drink tequila, buck, and all that. It ain't gonna take but a second. It ain't like if you take a shot out of it, you gonna die. It ain't gonna happen like that. Who knows? You may become a Cowboy fan when you drink out of the Cowboy shot glass.
Exactly.
It may do you. I don't know, Unc. It ain't gonna feel right. It may. Try it. Hell, when y'all seen won Super Bowls, I had to bow down to y'all and congratulate y'all. Why come you can't congratulate me when we win our 6th Super Bowl? Oh.
Purdy ain't in there now.
Yeah.
They took him out.
The 2 Tennessee boys.
Why is he out though? Is he hurt or?
He didn't look hurt. They was just standing there.
But he's throwing the ball on the sideline.
Yeah, I don't know. He must.
Yeah,
I don't know when they sacked.
Very, very interesting.
Now they said that he can't do it.
Hurt his hand, Bobby says.
You know, next week San Francisco plays the Cardinals. One of them's going to win. If we lose, then they jump ahead of us or behind. Yeah, behind us.
Oh yeah, he was in bounds. His hip was in bounds. Yeah, they said it was his. Yeah, I saw it when his hand landed. Yeah, I think it was his left hand when he landed. It looked like he may have jammed it. No, his wrist. No, the right arm.
The 49ers have a big decision to make. Do they want to pay him? They almost have to.
Yeah. All right. 40-28. They're getting ready to score.
Yeah,
in
that's
garbage time.
Not 7.
Josh Dobbs lighting it up.
Yeah, he is.
No, you ain't getting a flag on that.
Yeah, it was way too far out.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna nowhere flopping dolphin big for nothing. Jamie, you might want to check.
Sorry. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Josh Dobbs threw the Hail Mary to Jawan Jennings at Tennessee. I just thought about that. Troy brought that up. It made me think of that Hail Mary that Josh
Yes,
Josh.
Jamie Garcia, what's up, brother? They already had Sam Darnold once. Touchdown. Onside kick incoming. So you don't go for 2. You just kick the extra point here. You need a touchdown anyway.
Yep, you're right.
Oh.
And he missed it. Fucking idiot.
He's a terrible field goal kicker.
It's bad.
Why? What's up with the kickers missing field goals?
I know, it's crazy.
Come on, guys. You got to say that just to keep from ruining the man's confidence. You know what's up, but you don't want to tell the broadcasting team, because the broadcasting team is going to tell the world, and he going to find out about it. Duh.
Game time, you look tired. A little bit. I'm just doing stuff on the computer, letting you guys go at it. I'm staying out of the fray there. And listening to Thomas and them break the game down. And it's a wrap.
Their kicker sucks. Their kicker sucks.
Yeah, it's bad.
Tommy, you should coach.
Yeah.
Tommy, you should be a coach.
So it really don't mean nothing. They go to 14-2. And it's all about next week.
Yep. But they came to play, I'll say that much for them.
Well, there it is, 40-34. Detroit gets the win over the 49ers. Niners stay ahead of us in the draft. So Niners, who did the Niners have next week?
The Cardinals, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
One of them got to lose.
Yeah, one of them have to lose. So
one of them will win.
As long as we lose, then you know
we'll pick up a spot.
Yes. Yep. So another
All right,
Lion
guys.
40 burger. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out on our channel member Zoom call. Rolo, that dude Rolo, you are the winner of an item. So if you're not in here,
give Brian a like, guys. Give Brian a like.
Rolo, you won, brother. You won. So I'll put my email in the chat. Let me know what size shirt you want. I do have hats too, so.
Troy got their revenge from last year.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here. There's the email, bro. I'll pin it at the top, so it's there for later. Let me know what you want. And Thomas and Asia, I will talk to you guys later. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I'll be doing a lunchtime chat tomorrow, so everybody stay tuned. All right. I will talk to everybody later as soon as I find my outro. Where did it go? All right, everybody. See you.
See you.
See you, man.